Totes Recall.
Welcome to Totes Recall, the podcast where we talk about a movie we can't remember very well, push pause on that recorded talking, watch the movie while eating 2 pizzas and 2 salads, come back, start recorded talking once again about the very same movie, analyzing and discussing in depth what we got right and wrong, how this movie holds up in this day and age. My name is Dan.
This is Molly.
I'm also Dan.
And I'm Beth.
And our movie, this very special episode, is...
What's so special about it?
Oh, well, this is July.
Nope.
Isn't it?
No,
It's August?
it's August,
Already?
baby.
Well,
Talk about special.
yeah. The dog days of summer really creep up on you.
They do. You're just so hot and sweaty, you didn't even remember what month it was.
That's right. That's what's special. It's RoboCop.
Yes.
What? We're watching RoboCop?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A movie that came out, I think, in the late 80s. I'm going to go 87.
I'll go 89 and also the entire decade of the 1980s and 1990s.
That's dumb. I'll also say 87.
Oh, all right.
I'll
double
say
down.
88.
Nice.
Ooh,
Love it.
Spicy.
an
Here's
Olympic year.
this
Oh.
movie, RoboCop,
Yeah.
is another movie in the storied halls of films of the late 80s, mid to late 80s of my life, where I'm still not sure if I've ever seen the whole thing or if I just saw the same 3 segments of it on syndication as a child.
We definitely watched this multiple times.
Nice.
On recorded off free cable.
Yes. Hell yes.
VHS?
VHS. Thank you.
Yeah, nice.
Very cool.
I've probably seen parts of it. I've never seen the whole thing for sure.
Here's why I don't think I've seen the whole thing. You ready?
Yeah.
I don't recall ever actually watching him become RoboCop.
Oh, is he ever a regular person?
Isn't that the whole premise?
He is a regular cop.
Oh.
He is wrecked by criminals.
Oh, no.
And the only way to save his life is to make him RoboCop.
He's like an experimental program, right?
Yeah.
Where it's like, oh, we're going to take this service, this fallen officer or whatever, and make the ultimate.
Was this before or after Terminator?
Ooh, great question.
Before.
I want to say before as well, but very close in time.
Yeah, I feel like it must be. They must have been, pretty close together. I
Very
feel like
similar premise to Dogman.
Dogman?
the children's book.
Yeah, yeah.
Really?
Do you know Dogman's origin
I
story?
do.
Is it
No.
also a dead cop who gets a dog body or
Yeah,
something?
the cop and his dog get blowed up
Oh my
by the evil cat, and the dog's body is too wrecked to save, and the cop's head is too wrecked to save. So they sew the dog head on the cop body.
Do they retell this at the beginning of every book?
Yeah,
Jesus.
Wow, that's dark.
yeah.
It's not my favorite.
Also, quit villainizing cats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, a cat blows them up?
Cat blows him up. Yeah,
Oh.
Petey the cat.
Start villainizing cops.
It is
Am I
kind
right?
of cop like propaganda.
Sure, but what children's media isn't?
Yeah. Yeah, we still haven't done our deep dive into Adventure Bay
Oh, yeah.
Excuse me?
and the propaganda
That's
involved.
Paw Patrol.
Paw Patrol.
Oh,
Or as my daughter, when she was about 2 or 3, she kept saying Papa Truck.
Papa Truck?
Papa Truck.
Well, that sounds way more fun.
And we were
fun.
like, what is Papa Truck? But if you do an online search for Papa Truck, you see a bunch of dudes standing in front of their trucks.
Yeah.
And we couldn't figure it out. And then finally, my sister-in-law was like, she means Paw Patrol.
Yeah.
It was a real revelation. Because we'd ask her, we'd be like, is it people or animals? Yes.
Yeah.
What color is it? And then she would list all the colors.
Of course.
Yeah.
Like, it's everything.
What I'm hearing is that we have an opportunity to pull off some of that sweet Paw Patrol attention by just creating a cartoon called Papa Truck.
Yeah.
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 It could just be about like some
Oh, it's like
gentle old
half-
man.
Like
Van,
half,
half truck.
or
or
just
just a-
half dog, half truck.
I just thought it was a nice old man with a truck.
Yeah.
What if it's like, isn't Knight Rider someone's trapped in a car?
I thought it was just a
Trapped
I
in
thought it was just a
car. No, it's
computer
a
car.
computer. It's just a smart car.
Doesn't someone become a car?
What? Are you talking about Transformers?
No, someone's soul gets trapped in a car.
Whoa.
Christine?
that?
Something. Oh.
Maybe. Stephen King?
Yeah.
That's very different.
Anyway, we should do that, but a dog. There's
Okay.
a dog in a car. It's man's real best friend, dog car.
Okay, now I'm on board.
Well, it's a
Okay.
truck,
Truck.
Papa Truck.
Okay.
Thank you.
So,
So
this
wait,
is
so
uncanny.
this is 2 different properties then?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna get both, and then get all that.
Wait, what was the second property?
The first one I was suggesting was Papa Truck,
Yeah, this
like
is
Papa Truck. Like it's an old man, Papa, and his
Papa.
truck.
I thought
Not
the name
like
of the dog was
Papa.
Papa.
Jesus Christ!
It's a dad truck.
Yes.
If it were the name of a dog, you'd spell it P-A-W.
They can be both. We can make both, you guys. Let's get that money.
So this reminds me
Someone's
of
dad is in the truck. Sorry.
No.
a bunch of improvisers were sitting around and we started talking about how delightful it would be that if you called a lift, it would be driven by a dog
Sure.
instead of a person. And then we were like thinking about all the ways that would be amazing. But one of the features you'd have to have on the app is like a percentage chance the dog will actually show up, like based on its history.
Sure.
And we were going to call it Doggo.
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 Dog go.
I get it.
Doggo.
These are all good.
I think that's really fun. I would love for a poodle to drive
Triple
me
trademark.
home. Triple trademark.
We're great at business.
Yeah, we
And
already have
so-
our hands on our noses, so that means we called it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nose goes.
Well, who else is good at business, Dan? I know where you're going with this.
The military industrial complex that is featured in the
Ooh.
movie RoboCop.
There we
There you
go.
go.
Who
Way to bring
is
it back.
the villain who
Oh.
tries to replace RoboCop with like a
Super robot, right?
a super robot,
Yeah.
that kills everybody in a boardroom. That's
Oh,
a scene I remember.
I've seen that
Fun.
scene. Yeah,
Oh,
I've
I
definitely seen
haven't.
that one.
Yeah.
So it's a more robot-y.
Yeah.
Yeah.
More robot than man.
Yeah, all
Ooh.
robot, I think.
Oh, okay. No man.
Yeah,
Zero man for that one.
So
as far as I know.
is this movie about how you need to bring humanity? Humanity is very important in the age of technology.
Yes,
Probably.
Okay.
Yeah,
But through the lens of like cool explosions and
Okay.
squibs
Oh
flying
yeah.
everywhere.
You think there's gonna be some good '80s explosions in
Oh,
this?
yes.
hell yes.
yes.
Any animal danger.
Ooh, great question.
There's, I bet. I mean, I don't remember anything specifically, but it really seems like a movie that has street dogs.
That's true. Because it's like Dirty Detroit,
Yeah.
2010
Ooh,
or
it's
whatever.
Detroit?
That's right.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mm.
That's why they wanted
Rock
to get
City.
there was that whole movement to get a RoboCop statue in Detroit like a
Uh,
decade ago.
Oh, I
That'd be
didn't know
cool.
that.
I don't know if it ever took off.
Is he just a mouth?
I mean, he is not just like, you mean like his human parts are just a mouth?
I mean, you can only see just
the only
a
part you
mouth.
can see is his mouth because he has a crazy helmet on.
Okay, is this an actor we know?
It is Dr. Peter something. He is a fascinating old man now who sometimes just talks about stuff on the internet.
Oh wow.
He's cool. I don't know.
What is he a doctor of?
I don't remember. Literature, I think. I think he like
Oh.
went back to school in his old age just because he was bored.
Oh wow.
Wow.
Yeah. But he always signs off as Dr. Peter whatever. Peter Weller. There it is. Dr. Peter Weller.
Oh,
Okay.
All right.
I know that name.
Yeah, he was in some other stuff, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely in some stuff.
Is this a Verhoeven? I think it's a Verhoeven.
It feels
Oh.
Verhoeven-ish.
Yeah.
What's Verhoeven?
Paul Verhoeven of Starship Troopers fame
And
and
Total
Total Recall, the good one fame,
Oh.
Yeah.
which is why I think it's going to be dumb but kick ass.
Yeah. At one point, soon after getting his robo powers, there's a street tough trying to knife a woman.
Okay.
He might
God.
also be trying to do sexual violence to her. So I guess
Oh.
trigger warning. Anyway, but
I mean, it is a Paul Verhoeven
yeah,
movie.
he
in the
uses
80s.
her as a human shield when RoboCop rolls up, and then
Damn.
he uses his robo powers to shoot between her dress and get him in the nards,
Whoa.
Buster Brown's. And I remember that because there's also a fan remake of this movie,
Excuse me.
and the scene that the remake of that scene is maybe the hardest I've ever laughed.
Okay.
It's just exploding penises for like 3 minutes. I lost my mind. I'm going to make everybody watch it later.
Amazing. This is just something somebody put up on the internet?
Yes, there's some project, I think, I'm vaguely aware of it. It's like, hey, everybody, let's get together and remake RoboCop, and like a bunch of different people made different scenes,
Ah.
and they strung it all together. I've
Nice.
never watched the whole thing. I've only watched that
Sounds
one scene.
delightful.
Yeah.
Here's another thing I know about this movie. Kurtwood Smith is in it.
Who's that?
Red Foreman from That 70s Show.
Oh.
Just that bald guy you see in movies a lot.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
A Michael Ironside type.
I think he's in it too.
Okay.
I think Ironside's in this too.
Okay.
It's going to be a smorgasbord of bald character actors, and it's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
This is not going to pass the Bechdel Wallace.
Oh, I doubt
I
it.
doubt it. He's got a wife.
There's
Is it just more likely that two robots will talk than two women?
yes, 100%.
Yeah. Does he have a robo wife?
I think he
believe
has a
it's a
human
human
wife, and it's like it's one of those things where it's like, can he even tell her that he's still kind of alive? Because she thinks he's dead.
Oh,
because he's
wow.
a secret project.
Because he's a RoboCop now. Because that's why because his whole face is covered. He's just a mouth. She's not going to be like, oh, that robot has my husband's mouth.
She might.
I mean, not when he's far
I
away
would
going pow,
recognize
pow,
my
pow, pow,
husband's
pow.
mouth.
Yeah, but how often is she running into RoboCop?
Oh, that's
I mean, he's
true.
on the news.
Is he?
All the time. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So this is
Everybody
like a
loves
big
RoboCop.
deal.
Yeah.
I see. This is not just like a Batman type vigilante
No.
that comes out of the shadows.
I think it's like a good PR for
I see.
the police department of Detroit.
Got it. Cyber.
Does he ever
Cyber crimes.
repossess a car? That's the only scene I can conjure in my brain.
By repossessed, do you mean take control of the car with his mind and become the car?
What?
I don't know. That's what we were talking about earlier. And now there's
No.
robots.
Oh, no. In this case, I mean, he goes to repossess a car and the person who owns the car comes out and is like, don't do that. And then he sees it's a robot and is like, it's okay, man. Go ahead.
Nice.
Oh, that
real?
sounds
I
familiar.
mean, that feels very much like something that would happen in an 80s movie with this premise for sure.
Yeah.
If that is in this movie, it's the only part of this movie I've seen,
Nice.
as far as I know.
There's a scene like that in Terminator also, or Terminator 2,
Oh, yeah?
where like the T-3000 or whatever,
9,000?
Who are we talking about?
the
liquidy
liquidy guy.
T-1000.
T-1000?
Oh,
Yes. Oh, I know that
I
because
think
it was
T-3000 is in one of the other movies.
yeah,
Oh.
T-1000 was a connections clue.
Nice.
Doesn't matter.
Oh, nice.
Oh, yeah.
But like, I think that he's gonna take the car, and the guy's like, "Don't take my car," and then he does something crazy with it, and he's like, "Whoa, never mind."
Sure.
There's a
It's
program,
probably in multiple
Probably.
movies.
Yeah.
There's a program at Turner. There used to be called T-3000 or no T-2000.
Okay.
And the idea was it was leading up to the year 2000, and then the year 2000 actually happened, and they turned it into T-3000.
What was it?
Oh, it was the coolest internship I never got. I did apply. It used to be you would be hired on as an intern, make a pittance, but a reliable pittance with benefits, and you would rotate through all the entertainment networks.
Mm-hmm.
So you'd get to work at TCM, at Cartoon Network, TBS, TNT, and so on.
But why was it called T-2000?
Because these were the future.
These are the future.
The future people.
Turner.
The future people.
Turner 2000.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
But then 2000
Came and went.
was old, so then they had to do T-3000.
So they were implying that the interns. So when they crossed over
yeah, I
to
see
them,
what
they
you're
were implying that
saying.
the interns were going to live for 1,000 years
Yep.
and
Yep.
only work at the
Yep.
Turner companies.
Exactly.
Wow.
And
that's loyalty.
as far as I know, they're still there.
It's probably kind of like a RoboCop program where they became
Yeah.
a cyborg.
100%.
Yeah.
If the interns die in like a paper accident or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's how we got AI.
Yeah.
It's all just interns that got killed and then became robo interns?
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow. That's dark.
It
Should
all-
be. Let's make it a kids
Yeah.
graphic novel.
Dan's bet at some point RoboCop says your move.
Okay, I like
I
that.
feel like that's a thing. Maybe it's your move, comma punk, because that feels more.
Oh.
Oh, that's Dirty Harry though with the
Punk
punk.
is Dirty Harry.
Yeah, but he says it in a robot voice, right?
Or boo.
Does he have a robot voice?
I feel like he kind of has like he has a very like flat way of speaking. Like it's still his voice,
He's got robotic cadence.
but I feel like he loses all of his like emotionality.
Am I going to be sad when he like becomes less human?
Probably.
yeah.
That's kind of.
I think he's kind of a
that's a
tragic
bummer.
figure. Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, it's a bummer.
Does he even remember who he is?
Oh,
Is that part of the premise? Is that he like slowly recalls his memories and then like
that could be true.
Ooh.
I could see that.
And then he-
like he has some like he has to go back to his old house and he's
Right.
having a memory.
yeah.
Because his wife's in trouble.
Yeah.
Or he just shows up and she's like, terrifying robot man. But
And
then
then-
maybe he's like, my wife. And then she's like, I recognize that mouth.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
I was sort of hoping this might be a little bit more of a romp, but it's
Ooh,
sounding
I
like it's going to be
mean-
more like Blade Runner.
Not that.
Not that stylish.
No.
and sleepy.
I feel like this will be more of a romp than Blade Runner because I think this is not like Blade Runner was trying to evoke a mood, and this is trying to tell a story about a robot cop
Yeah. Who
that
shoots
shoots
people.
people.
With his hands?
That was my next
No,
question. Does he
he's got
hold a gun or does he have a hand that is a gun?
I believe he has a gun that is holstered inside his robotic leg.
Sick.
And so it like comes out when he's ready to shoot punks.
That's pretty
Seems
cool.
like a poorly designed robot.
Well, he's the first gen,
Okay. All right.
right?
You want him to
Yeah.
have gun hands?
Yeah.
Prototype.
How's he supposed to repossess cars?
He like tries to get the steering wheel and just
mean-
ends up shooting it.
Like a go-go gadget, whatever.
Oh, I see.
Oh,
You know,
sure.
you just got lots of
So
different
you're
tools
saying
for different things.
he should still have full articulation, but he can like at some point do a certain move to like make a rigid finger that then becomes a gun bearer.
Yeah,
Got
like-
it.
Yeah.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, or maybe he like brings his hand up and it comes out of his wrist.
Yeah.
Oh, instead of
His
a
forearm,
spidey
like
web.
the murder bot.
Or like he's got laser eyes.
Sure.
Doesn't he have like red eyes? He's got like a
a visor?
Yeah, some
visor
sort of weird
thing.
visor. Yeah,
Okay.
like a chunky
but
visor.
is it like a red light?
I don't think so. I mean, maybe at night. I don't know.
I like red light.
a-
I feel like it's like a black line, but maybe there's an effect at some point that it turns red.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Okay, bet's bold bet. We're
Please.
going to get RoboVision.
Awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Do you think
for
that's
sure.
going to be red?
That's how he can target the
Or green.
street thugs groin.
Oh, sure, of
To
course.
shoot. We see the
Oh,
RoboVision.
sure.
Because we wouldn't have the context then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'd
Very,
be like, he's taking such a huge risk shooting between that woman's legs.
yeah, no, but he can use robot calculations.
Yeah. Groin targeting. The one thing
Precise.
all computers can do
Yeah.
is groin targeting.
Wow.
I think it's still going to look cool or look cool again or whatever.
Sure.
I think I'm going to like the design of RoboCop.
Sure.
I
need to
think
write
this
that.
movie's going to make me sad.
That's fair.
Probably.
Yeah.
But also like, that was badass. I'm probably going to say that.
Yeah, nice.
I kind of assumed that this was going to be silly.
Define silly.
Like nonsense. Like the concept is silly, right?
Yeah.
And is the execution silly or is it is serious?
I don't know. I mean, it is, I guess, how did you feel about Starship Troopers?
I think I thought it was silly but also serious.
How did you feel about Total Recall?
Silly.
Okay, so it
Yeah.
might be silly then.
Okay. I
If you
think
think
same
Total
vibe.
Recall was silly, that might be a similar tone.
Okay.
Yeah. Total Recall was a little silly. Johnny
Yeah.
Cab and
Sure.
Oh, yeah.
pulling the thing out of his
So
nose.
this might be less silly then,
Yeah.
because there just won't be as
Doesn't
much.
have Arnold's comedic chops.
And the
Yeah.
goofy aliens.
That's true.
Mhm.
Oh, or that driver, that robot driver.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just said
Johnny
that.
Taxi.
Oh, that
Whatever.
guy. Yeah.
You just said it.
Yep. But Molly
Listen,
didn't
I
listen or
wasn't
pay
listening.
attention.
Oh, I see.
I was listening for what Beth was going to
So
say.
I assume there's other listeners who don't listen to me the first time. I can help fill them in.
You've been trained so well to
My
just
car
assume
voice.
Car voice.
Throwback to bonus content, maybe?
from years ago.
Yeah.
Speaking of bonus content, I
Please.
think I like in our most recent bonus content confidently was like an android is this, a cyborg is this.
Oh,
I am
sure.
wrong.
Oh.
Like a cyborg needs to start as an organic being before it is like the electronic parts. are-
Cybernetically
Yeah.
enhanced.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, so RoboCop's a cyborg then.
I guess
Yes.
so.
Yeah, definitely.
An android full robot, but is human-like?
I think human like features.
Good thinking.
Looks like a
So
human.
Murder bot,
Yeah, data.
maybe a cyborg? I don't know if it's
Oh,
just
did he
started.
start it or just got that's like a layer added later?
You have to start, or they're a mix of both?
Start.
Start.
Yes.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Because like Data doesn't become a cyborg when they graft that weird skin to him in that one movie.
Yeah. Data's not a cyborg.
It's like an enhancement to
Okay.
or like to improve something
so
on
like
the-
on Murderbot, he has that tension with that guy who's enhanced.
yes, he would
Augmented
be
humans.
yeah, he would be like more like a cyborg.
Got it. Okay. I think I'm
Anyway, if
following.
you didn't hear the bonus content,
We
you're just
talked about
getting
robots.
the right information right
Yep.
now.
There you go.
Yeah.
So if you want to be confused, pay us money, I think is the
Yeah.
lesson here.
Yep.
Yeah. You can go
That's-
back and listen to Beth be wrong.
Yeah. And then you
Knowing
could be
that,
like, oh, she's wrong.
yeah, but then knowing already, having peace in your heart that eventually Beth finds the way.
yeah.
Beth, have you seen this movie? We didn't
No.
even. Yeah, we didn't even do that. That's all right.
No, I
was
think
too
I have
excited.
seen parts. I mean, I've definitely seen parts of it on TV, but I don't know what the plot is.
Yeah.
I'm just like, he's a cop who is a robot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that pretty much covers it.
But I'm finding out now that the villain is the company that makes him into a robot. It's not like a
cat.
crime ring that
I
he
don't think
takes
so.
down?
I think corruption is.
Yeah, I feel like it's like
bad.
a skeevy CEO is like the primary villain of this movie,
Yeah.
right?
And like,
Are they trying to program him to do something?
Ooh,
yes,
maybe.
I believe that happens, and he has to like use his biological half to like overcome commands.
Oh.
Wow.
What are they commanding him to do that he doesn't
I
want
don't
to
know.
do?
I think like murder,
Like a
like
president?
assassinate
Or
someone. Probably like a rival CEO or something.
yeah, or maybe the government's trying to shut down this controversial program,
Yeah.
and they got to get Senator whatever off the board.
Sure.
I bet that the CEO's office is like insane. The
Oh,
design,
huge.
right?
Yeah.
It's like big and it's got like angles and metal.
Nice,
and,
write down angles.
It's probably
Yeah.
Tony Goldwyn.
Okay.
Oh. He plays a great villain.
Oh yeah, he's a very smooth villain, and
Remind me which one that is.
he's a bad guy in Ghost.
Ah,
And he's
okay.
in
He did something recently. I was like, he's still good as a bad guy.
Still got it.
Yeah.
Nice.
He was like a head of a racist cabal.
Oh yeah, what was that?
Oh, was he in
One Battle
the? He
After
was.
Another.
He was the head of Christmas Time or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's great.
Oh.
Yeah, the younger, older man.
Yeah, he was.
Yes.
He was Lieutenant
Yeah.
the Santa Club or whatever it was called.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got it. Huh? Yeah, he's great.
Yeah, he is.
Do we think there will be any? Do you think he has children, or is it just a wife?
I don't think he has children.
So this isn't like a face-off situation where he's just like
Oh,
has an awkward interaction with a child that doesn't realize it's him
yeah.
or something.
I wonder if his wife is dating again.
Ooh.
That's gonna
Oh no.
Send him to Robo Rage.
What if she's dating the CEO?
Oh no!
Oh, no.
Ooh. What if Dan's bold bet the CEO is trying to get with his wife, and there's like this weird level of just another layer of why you hate him.
Yeah.
So speaking of his wife, at the end, does she realize that that's her husband and they are
I don't
like,
know.
and they smooch? Because his mouth is available.
It sure is. And we
That's
know
true.
from Batman, you can do a lot.
I bet they do.
Nice.
I think she definitely knows a stretch goal of smooch.
Okay.
Oh,
Stretch
sure. I
goal
see.
smooch.
Okay.
Got
Yes.
it.
Yeah.
And does he have to be destroyed in the end?
RoboCop?
Yeah.
They made a lot of RoboCops.
They made at
Oh.
least a second one.
I can't
Oh,
guarantee.
the movies, not a lot of
thank you.
RoboCops
Yeah,
in the
movies.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's at least two. I
Okay.
can't guarantee it's the same RoboCop. I don't think he's destroyed in the end.
Okay.
I think he serves the city of Detroit,
Maybe.
Defeats evil.
defeats evil.
Maybe
serve
he
and protect.
becomes a vigilante at the end,
Mm.
and he's no longer officially, a
on the force.
police officer.
Because he's more human than man.
Whoa.
Wow.
Wait, no, more,
More
human, than
the
robot.
human?
Yeah.
Either
Oh.
one.
Yeah.
I thought you were
But
quoting that song.
The White Zombie song?
Yeah.
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 I don't know what
More
song.
human than
We should watch Broken Arrow.
Is that
Oh
what's
my
a White Zombie
God.
soundtrack?
I
the
walked
trailer.
out
I
of
don't know.
Broken Arrow. It's one of the few movies I just got up and left. I
Yeah,
just couldn't.
exactly. We should watch Broken Arrow.
Christian Slater and John Travolta steal a stealth bomber?
So much
John
typing.
Woo? Okay.
Yeah, we're definitely
Halle
watching
Berry's
it.
in it.
Really?
She's great.
Huh.
I think. I might be thinking of the wrong movie.
All right, nice. You
Well,
think
I
of
got up and walked
Swordfish?
out of something. Oh,
Yeah.
Swordfish, maybe. That seems like a
Have
thing.
we had this conversation before?
Yeah, I think we
Maybe.
have.
Oh my
She's
God.
my
My fault.
swordfish for sure.
Okay, well then I think we've had this exact conversation.
Okay, sorry.
So
we
is
should
John
definitely
Travolta.
watch Broken Arrow, though.
Christian Slater's not in Swordfish.
No.
Well, Christian Slater isn't the thing I was hooking into.
He's in Robin Hood.
Prince of Thieves with Kevin Costner.
Is that what you associate with
Christian Slater?
Swordfish? Your Christian Slater Swordfish equivalent is Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves?
Sure.
Okay.
Okay. Fascinating. For me, he will always be Heathers and
Gleaming-
sadly pump up the volume.
Gleaming the Cube.
Oh.
We've definitely had this conversation before.
I just
Yeah.
like saying Gleaming the
I
Cube.
know you do.
That's what the conversation we had before.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, dear.
Well-
well, after 12 years, it can happen.
Yeah.
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 Speaking of enjoying saying things, Molly, why don't you say a rating scale for this film?
Yeah, absolutely. Would you like a choice?
No.
Okay. Chunky visor.
Yeah.
Chunky visor.
Chunky V.
Okay. This is definitely a thing that's in fashion right now.
Okay.
Yeah. Because like chunky things are in right now.
Oh, yeah.
Are they?
Are they?
Like
Yeah.
chunky shoes. Like I feel like I see a lot of shoes with like chunky soles.
Chunk is back.
I think so.
Well, and
don't
I'm
know
really
about
glad
that.
you brought that up because a lot of people aren't sure how to wear or do chunk. And so there are chunky visors.
Oh, this is a chunky advisor.
Yeah.
Chunky advisor.
Oh, I get
Chunky
it.
visors to kind of guide you through
Yes.
how to chunkify your life.
Of course.
Wow. Chunk up the jam.
Yes, that's right. High five.
Incredible.
Isn't there a character named Chunk from a movie we watched? Who's
Goonies.
that? Goonies?
Did we watch Goonies?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
nice.
Even I know that.
Anyway, he could be a chunky visor.
Yeah, chunky
Sure,
visor.
why not?
Isn't he like a Hollywood agent now?
Oh, I think
that
so.
guy?
Yes,
I think our rating scale was something about that.
about it. Yes,
Man.
Wow. It all
we've been
comes
doing this a
back.
long time, you
Yeah.
guys. I see. So chunky visor is like it's like a like you get a certification and then you can.
It's like life coach. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So like would I go to like chunkyvisor.com and then like
Isn't it
scroll through some
accredited?
different coaches?
So chunkyvisor.com is where you find a chunky visor, but if
That's
you
not
wanted to
where you-
become one,
I mean, if you want to become one,
Yeah.
you have to know some people.
wow.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. Otherwise, everybody would be a chunky visor.
Sure.
And they're-
Do I need to have something already chunky and like as an entry point, or can I
Oh,
go in
great
completely unchunked?
I mean, the thing is, most people don't realize they need help until they've purchased their first chunky
Sure.
item. So you would be way ahead of the curve if you hadn't already
Okay.
invested money.
Do you get a discount if you don't currently own something chunky yet?
Yes.
Nice.
Because then they don't have to like undo your programming.
Yeah,
they
yeah.
can just start.
I don't think I own
fresh.
anything chunky.
Does this like is it only fashion or like can it also apply to soup?
Yeah.
Ooh, it can apply to soup. And I'm really glad you brought that up because it also.
How about
there's
peanut butter?
Oh yeah, it can apply to that. There's also the chunky candy bar. I'm sure you're familiar with.
I'm
That's
not.
a whole. Are you serious?
It's just called chunky?
Yeah, it's called chunk or chunky. I think it's called chunky bar.
Chunky
Are you
bar.
not familiar?
I don't
No.
think so.
Chunky
This
bar.
is an outrage.
Chunky bar.
Well, let me describe it,
Chunky
and maybe
bar.
it's called something different.
Okay.
But it's a square,
Uh huh.
and it's pretty
Chunk-
tall,
Chocolate chunk?
and it's made of chocolate, but it has like raisins and nuts in it.
Oh, this is sounding even less familiar the more you describe
Yeah.
it.
This is not like oh no, it is. Okay.
It's in a
Fine.
silver package. Yeah, chunky.
Huh.
There it is.
Huh.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I've never seen this
No,
before.
no idea.
Really?
No, it looks like something that you would cook,
No.
but it's got peanuts and now I want one.
Yeah, they're
Peanuts and
delicious.
raisins.
And
Are
I know, and I don't even
sounds
like
good.
raisins. And even as a kid, I was like, you know what? I'll make an exception for
Are they
this.
available in local
Gas stations mostly.
reference? Are they here? Are they a northern treat?
Well,
I don't
we'll come
know.
back second half, answer that question.
Ah, there you go.
We just hit the perfect amount of time on the rating scale.
Great.
So, Dan, take it away. How
Okay.
many chunky visors can you give us, Phil?
I think this is, like I said, I think this is a slightly, for the listener, I want to make it clear, there's a slight nuance between a bad movie that rules, which is a quality I've given to movies in the past. I don't think that's what this is going to be. I think it's going to be like, not a great movie, but it's going to kick ass, which I feel like is different in my head.
Okay.
And I don't really know how to explain it. So I'm going to say 4.
that makes sense. to me.
Optimistically. And I'm hoping that it's not like, I'm hesitant about any movie that is a famous movie directed by a man before 1990 because there's always a chance that it's like way grosser than I expect it to be because like everyone
Yeah.
was trying to be like,
Edgy.
just change the game, man.
Yeah.
That's usually more late 70s and late 80s, but you never know. 4.
4. Great. Beth.
I'm also going to be optimistic and say 4
Wow.
because I've heard of it.
Sure.
And so like it makes me think that it's an action movie that stands up, I guess. Stands up, holds up.
Either
Holds
one.
up.
Holds up, stands out. I think that's what
There
you
it is.
Stand
there
up,
it is.
lady.
hold up.
Stand up for your hold.
Nice.
Yeah, there you go.
Love it. 4.
I was planning on being 4, but I'm going to go super optimistic.
Attaboy.
No.
Say
Whoa,
5.
whoa.
Yeah, baby.
Wow.
This has potential to be a movie I love. I am also apprehensive about any movie from the past. But this
Yes.
also seems like a movie that could be very problematic.
Yes.
And I just don't remember that part. And I was just like 13 when I watched it. I was like, badass. Cops shooting people.
Yeah. You're like,
Look at a robot. Cool.
You didn't absorb any of the like problematic elements. You're just like, a gun came out of his leg.
Yeah. And I think there could even be the level of like social commentary that Paul Verhoeven does
Yeah.
pretty well in his action movies that I didn't capture the first time and now is like I'm enjoying even more.
Let's hope so.
So yeah, 5.
I love it.
Wow. Well, I'm going to go in the complete opposite direction and give it 1 chunky visor.
Wow.
Wow.
Just because I have not seen it to date and I feel like I would have. Does that make sense?
Sure.
Like somebody in my life would have been like, you haven't seen RoboCop. You got to see RoboCop. I
Sure.
mean, somebody did that for Mighty Ducks, right? I just feel like no one ever intervened. And
Wait.
I also feel like sometimes action movies are tedious.
Sure.
And I think this is going to be super problematic and ultimately sad. But I hope to come back after the pause and just be like nonstop how amazing it is. So I feel optimism in my heart, but not in my rating.
Dan's bet, Molly will rate it a 2.
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Wow, that's fun.
That's another layer of betting and we've never done.
12 years, baby.
And with that, we're going to press pause, go watch RoboCop, and find out if Dan is right. Hey, listeners, this is take 2, but you don't have to know that.
They do now.
We are so excited that the sponsor for our mid-roll is a brand new nonprofit called the Video Store Minneapolis, MPLS. What?
I wonder what they do.
Oh.
I'm trying to keep it light and
He said,
engaging.
wow.
Yeah.
He was trying
Oh,
to
you
evoke
were saying wow.
enthusiasm
Oh, got
you.
and
Yeah.
interest.
Yeah.
Got it. I mean, I would say the shorthand version is that this video store, by offering movies from all decades on physical discs
Wow.
or physical is a way of protecting the movies we love from the billionaires we hate.
Ooh.
Because right now,
that.
a lot of these streaming services and my alma mater, HBO, will just write
What?
off. They're part of Turner. I mean, not really. Turner was part of a larger conglomerate that HBO was also part of.
I feel like you're kind of doing some stolen HBO valor here.
Yeah.
Well,
Don't you
anyway,
use alma mater for colleges?
Yeah.
Listen, some people graduate from the School of Hard Knocks.
Your corporate
Others of us
cousin-
graduate from corporations.
Your corporate cousin, HBO.
Our corporate cousin who hasn't spoken to me in years.
Yes.
Yeah.
Will just write off entire movies. And so you really can't even count on streaming services to have all the movies that you remember or want to find.
Or even if you buy them, if they'll suddenly lose their licensing rights to that movie, they'll just say, too bad, it's not available on our platform anymore, even though you technically purchased
Oh, you
the
purchased
movie.
Yep.
quote unquote purchased a digital copy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And hot
Boo.
tip, one of
licensed
the
it.
donations that is coming to the video store MPLS is 2 films that I worked on in Atlanta that I guarantee you have never heard of.
Wow.
Wow.
One is called Blood Car, and it's about a vegetarian kindergarten teacher who gets obsessed with being able to fuel his car,
Awesome.
but his car only runs on blood.
Amazing.
Wow.
Yeah. So anyway, think just like that. You can't find that everywhere. But you also can't find it right now because the Video Store Minneapolis right now is this incredible idea, but it will not become a reality until some serious fundraising has taken place. There's an online fundraiser that will be going on for 30 days. And with that, you can be a part of this movement. And if you're ready to go right now, you've got your phone out, you can go to Instagram and find the Video Store MPLS there, or you can go to the website, which is thevideostorempls.org.
Org. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Org.
Org, not orc.
Oh.
It could be.
No, but they probably will have orc-based movies there.
At least one.
Yeah.
One would hope.
Yeah, maybe
There's a pretty famous trilogy with orcs.
I'm
Yeah.
excited about the idea of renting our movies from there
Yeah.
to watch instead of having to like search across all the platforms and Like, I think that'd be really cool.
Yeah.
Sure.
Let's do it.
And like scrolling, you know what the worst thing ever is? Like, is scrolling through Netflix for 100 years and then being like, I don't know, let's watch Bake Off again.
Yeah.
Like, it'll be fun to like go to a place and like be like, let's pick this movie.
I liked walking through aisles as
Yeah.
a youth.
Fun.
It was fun. As a kid, I was always like, comedy section seems like it'd be right, but it was all Goldie Hawn films and like
What's wrong with Goldie Hawn?
Nothing, but if you're a young teen, we didn't have something like the incredible movie we're watching right now at my age. I'm Gen X, right?
Are you trying to end this because you realize it's the middle of the episode?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably did have this movie when you were a teen.
The
We'll find out.
video store, mpls.org. Go there when you're done listening to this.
Yes,
Yeah.
please. And we're back. We just watched 1 hour and 43 minutes of a semi-dystopian Detroit where no glass surface is safe.
Accurate. Very accurate.
Somebody's always getting thrown through a glass.
Yeah.
Like,
It's
It was
amazing.
great.
after a while, you're like, are you going to run out of a window? Nope, there's another one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I guess in the near future, Detroit, if you are the manager of a warehouse, you get a really big office.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. With several windows.
Yeah. Someone's going through them.
Yep, for sure. Hey, I know we're about to get into an award-winning segment, but
For
before
sure.
we do, in the mid-roll, I misspoke, and I want to correct the record. I
Okay.
did not work on Blood Car specifically. I must have supported it via Kickstarter 1,000 years ago because I have 2 copies of the movie, but that is not one that I worked on. I did work on other movies, most of them zombie-related. So there you have it.
Death car. Zombie car.
No. There was one.
Grave car.
Yeah, that one. Nailed it.
Okay, cool.
Anyway, I don't know. I just wanted to correct the record right away.
You didn't want stolen blood car credit.
That's right.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I
That's
didn't want
fair.
people racing to
Yes,
IMDb
of course.
Yeah.
and being like,
What the
she
heck?
didn't even do craft services. What is that?
Speaking of racing, 60 seconds is the time we race.
There you go.
To summarize
Good job.
the movie.
Segway king.
Exactly. In a segment we call 60-second summary.
Oh my God, Dan, are you already tired?
No, it's fine.
We haven't.
Is it?
We're
Don't worry
just
about it.
starting.
Yeah.
It was a pretty short movie.
It's going to be good.
Okay.
I volunteered to do it.
Wow, look at you. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Incredible enthusiasm.
Yeah.
Hold on.
10 seconds.
Molly, please.
Just kidding.
Ready, go.
Yeah. We probably open on crime in Detroit. Anyway, a cop is... News. That's right. News establishes crime in Detroit, global turmoil, corporate inventions. We meet a cop named Murphy being transferred from the south side to the west side where it is hell. And he goes and tries to stop crime, but actually gets blown away by crimers. Then
30 seconds.
The megacorp turns him into a robot because the actual full robot failed and killed an executive. So now corporation has to use cyborgs. We get a little montage of him stopping crimes, but then eventually he starts to remember and figures out the ploy that the
10
corporates
seconds.
are controlling the police. So confronts the corporates and then kills them and robots and remembers who he is.
Time.
Wow. Very good.
Yeah.
100% Utah.
100% Utah.
I
Thank
feel
you.
like if it had been a 130-second segment, you would have absolutely gotten to
Thank
the
you.
end.
I mean, you pretty much, like, you got to the end. Like, in terms of, like, what happens in the movie.
Yeah,
That's the point
true.
of the segment.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
the things you said happened in the end as well as other parts of the movie.
That's
Yeah.
true. That is
Yeah.
really
So,
true.
you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll get into it as we
Sure.
get into it.
Let's
yeah.
get into it. My only notes are iron butt and boner.
Yep. Very good.
Incredible.
To be clear,
I just want to.
there is a empty notebook page,
fresh
except for Iron Butt Boner.
Incredible. May you never sully that page again.
And it's not like from two different parts of the movie.
No.
That happens in a row.
Like
10 seconds.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah,
back-to-back lines.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
Maybe one of the best line deliveries.
What is he saying? Oh, those are things that he called.
Like, we used to call the old man names.
Yeah.
Like Iron Butt Boner.
But always with respect.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
I don't remember.
But there was always
It
respect.
was a fascinating
Yeah.
speech made by that
Incredible.
man.
Yeah, just Iron Butt really stood
Like
out for
what?
me. Like, what does that
Mean.
Like a hard ass, maybe?
I guess.
Gotta be.
And then,
yeah.
and then the next one to be boner, just like so generic.
Yeah.
Anyway, it was great.
It was great.
You know, probably the original had like 15 and they had to just really cut it down.
Yeah.
And so that's why you get that discordant.
They needed more time for window throwing.
Yes.
Yeah. It's like you get either more, you get the windows or all the insults after boner.
You know, it was funny because when it starts off with a newsreel and immediately I recognized the anchor because I'm an oldo. And I was like, is that Debbie Gibson? And I was like, no. It's not Debbie Gibson. But then I was like, oh, I know who it is. And it was Lisa Gibbs, who was an anchor for Extra. She was on Entertainment Tonight forever. And she started out as a news reporter and anchor.
There you go.
And she played her role with such glee.
Yeah.
Like it was just barely constrained glee at delivering horrific news and then doing terrible non sequiturs from like tragedy to joy.
They were very good. The anchors were very good.
Yeah.
So good. But anyway, in that opening montage with the news, they mentioned that there's a police officer who's gravely wounded, Fredrickson.
Yes.
And I was like, oh, that's who's going to be RoboCop.
I had the same thought.
Me too.
Which
Yep.
I was like, that is so good because I was like, wow, here's a new cop showing up, taking Frederick's place. Wonder what's going to happen with him.
Right.
Yeah, he's RoboCop.
I wonder when he's going to meet RoboCop.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe they'll be partners.
So that was pretty funny.
I was delighted that his partner was a woman.
Me too.
Yeah.
There's a lot more. It did not pass the Bechdel-Wallace.
No.
Oh, tragic.
But there
fails.
were way more women in the cast than I thought there were going
Some
to
of them
be.
even spoke around each other.
Yeah.
That's true.
And not all of them were sexy model prostitutes.
Some of them were
True.
cops and one anchor.
They do a great job of establishing his partner as like, really incredible. Murphy, right? No, he's Murphy.
He's Murphy. She's Lewis.
Lewis. They do a great job of establishing early on what a badass she is.
Yeah.
Yep.
But apparently she did go to police training. The actress went to police training.
For this movie?
Yeah. And apparently her dad was on a police force somewhere. I'm not sure. I didn't read Wikipedia that carefully. But she like was known as like this really gorgeous actress, but the director felt she was too beautiful. And so they cut her hair 8 times to
Wow.
get to the desirable level of futuristic, not at all attractive, but a little bit attractive.
Right. I mean, it's still a movie.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
come on.
She can't be an Ogo.
No.
Yeah.
It's a bad haircut.
It is bad.
Speaking of, however, you can't be an Uggo because it's a movie. I do want to let us take a moment to appreciate the era this movie was made,
Yeah.
where Kurtwood Smith plays sort of like the big heavy. He's not arguably the main antagonist, but he's like the head crimer.
Yep.
And I feel like it is a bygone era where movies just allowed charismatic men to be played by balding men. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Where like it wasn't like it had nothing to do with their character, right? Like there was at no point in that performance were you like, oh, the bald guy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like obviously you see him and you're like, oh, the bald guy.
Yeah.
But like I feel like most modern
I
movies,
think even more interesting that he's Baldine.
that's what I mean. Yes,
And not
not bald,
fully
balding.
bald,
Yes,
yeah.
exactly. Because I feel like there was an era, like before, I don't know, maybe before HD really got adopted,
Yeah.
where like balding dudes could just be any character in a movie. Often not the main protagonist, certainly,
Yep.
but still just like any kind of character they could play. Whereas now I feel like it's much more
They have to be a loser.
or something. They have to be like schlubby or like pathetic or something. And I feel like we had this incredible era of film where like you would just see a balding men playing all kinds of men.
Now you can't even have regular teeth.
Yeah.
True.
Like everybody's teeth are veneers.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Which is,
I'm trying to think if there's anyone.
Yeah,
who's
everybody
like,
looks weird in movies now.
Do you think Tom Cruise has veneers?
yes.
Yes.
If you go back
But his
to
teeth. Oh yeah, that's true because they're kind of crooked,
yeah,
right?
if you go back to some of his early movies, he's got one of his teeth is kind of crooked.
Because his teeth are not centered. That's an odd thing about him.
Ooh.
Or they like one of his like front teeth is actually like dead on in the middle of his mouth.
Maybe
Oh,
because they
wow.
had to fix the crooked one, so they just kind of had to
It just
work
went
with what they had.
bloop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
well, now I'm weirded out. How did I never notice that before? Have I not really
now
been
he's
watching
gross
film?
and I don't want to watch him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you're probably too busy watching his incredible arm movements.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I did.
Speaking of arm movements,
Yes.
Hey.
those arm movements
Uh-huh.
by RoboCop.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't know. I feel like Molly
He's
had some
doing the
facts
robot.
about it. He is
Yes.
doing
He's
the
like
robot.
very like until you mentioned it, I didn't even think about it, but then I can't help but pay close attention to how he was moving. I was like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, he's doing a lot of deliberate movements.
Yeah.
There's a lot of like the torso moves and then the head
Yeah, it
follows,
was
like,
super
sequential
cool.
movements, and yeah, they look great.
It looks really cool. It's like the coolest version of the robot you've ever seen.
Yes.
He worked with a mime
Sure.
who for months, and he would wear like full football gear to kind of simulate what the costume was going to be.
Oh sure. So he'd have the big shoulders and stuff. Yeah.
But the costume was over budget and was a month late for delivery, which didn't affect filming, but he had been promised a month of rehearsal with the costume. And when he got it, it was super bulky, extremely frustrating. The director got mad and fired him.
Peter Weller?
Yeah.
Whoa.
The director fired Peter Weller, but then it turned out the suit had been custom made. So they were like, they'd hired a different actor, and they were like, you actually, like, you have to bring Weller back.
He can't fit in the robot.
Yeah. And they picked Weller
That's
for a
wild.
lot of reasons. One is that he'd done a lot of martial arts and was a marathon runner. So he, like, they talked about Arnold Schwarzenegger because Terminator had come out in 1984. Of course, this came out, as we all know, the year I guessed, which was 1987.
No, that was the Dan's guess that year.
Nice.
Yeah. So like, and I also guessed the entire decade.
nope,
So anyway, this one has a lot of influences, but they were like, a very large person is going to look unbelievable
sure.
in the costume. It's just
sure.
going to be so
I
disproportionate.
mean, it'll look like Arnold looked like in the
Yep.
Batman movie.
But the other thing Weller had going for him was that he
His
had been in
cheekbones?
Buckaroo Banzai.
What?
Do y'all remember Buckaroo Banzai, the movie?
Buckaroo Banzai?
Buckaroo Banzai.
Aha.
Yeah, sorry. Buckaroo Banzai, the 47th.
I know nothing
whatever
about
is.
it except that there's a guy named Buckaroo Banzai.
Yeah. I mean, I remember watching it on VHS and hating it. And somehow that movie and Dune have kind of merged together in my brain
Sure.
as like a sci-fi movie we brought home on VHS that I was like, what is this about?
Yeah.
But anyway, that was another reason that he got hired. Oh, and he didn't ask for very much in salary.
Nice.
But anyway, he got fired, then rehired, and he had to work for another month with the same mime who helped him slow down his movements. And it was shot in Dallas in sweltering heat.
Oh,
Yeah.
what a pro.
Yeah.
pro.
Absolute pro.
Suit looks great.
So it looks great.
Yeah.
Once he takes off his chunky visor, that makeup is really good. Like
Yeah.
it
Holy
still
shit.
looks really good where it's just like his face is sort of like stretched over some weird robot head
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah,
Looks
it's pretty
great.
amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, good for them.
Good for them.
They did a lot of like, you could tell that they were non-computer special effects,
Yes.
like the other robot.
Oh, the 28.
Ed 209.
yeah,
209.
was entirely stop motion.
Yeah. Which honestly kind of helped because it like made it just like more disturbing to watch, right?
Yeah, and it was very creature-like. Like
Yeah.
it would squeal and like
Yeah.
growl and stuff. It was
It was creepy,
And it's defeated by stairs.
which was awesome.
Very funny.
good.
It, like tries to figure out a stair, then tries to just eat shit.
Such a perfect like what a perfect with the given the premise of the movie, like what a perfect indictment of like corporate production cutting corners, where like no one in R&D was like, what if it has to use stairs?
Yeah.
They were just like, oh, what if it has a rocket launcher on one of its arms? This will be sick.
And like, honestly, I've seen many videos now of robots doing that, right?
It's still happening.
It's like they kind of predicted what was going to happen with robots.
You're right. They could have watched RoboCop and then had the last several decades to think like, oh, we should focus on stairs first. And they have not.
No.
Which is great for me because it's very funny to watch.
Yeah.
Well, and apparently that whole sequence of what is our friend's name? The
RoboCop?
No,
Ed 209.
Ed 209.
Uh-huh.
That scene came out of
your friend.
So Newmeyer, one of the writers, Newmeyer and Miner,
Sure,
got together.
We'll take your word for it.
Yeah, Newmeyer was an up and coming like junior executive script writer who wanted to be a script writer, and they were filming Blade Runner in the back lot at the Warner Brothers studio where he was, and so he just sort of showed up and like tried to learn film production by kind of hanging out.
Sure.
And while he was there, he had the idea for RoboCop and went home and wrote it. And then he met this guy Miner who had made a very similar concept, and the two of them got together to anyway. But it's very funny to me because everything we talked about as an influence, everybody else brought up even while it was happening,
That's
like
so
even
funny.
early in development.
I love the idea that this guy was watching Blade Runner get made and was like, okay, so like we've got like crazy human robots, but what if instead of just being like a shirtless guy with cool hair, it was a guy in a big chunky robot suit?
Yeah.
Oh, and he wanted to make it a satire and a parody of corporate culture because he would sit in meetings and just daydream about a robot coming in and shooting everybody. And like it was part of the executive culture at the time. Like Reagan was in office and it got very greed is good, and Wall Street was out, and everybody was, and like one of the most popular books that executives were reading was, I forget what it was. It wasn't The Art of War, but something similar.
Was
where
it
it's just
The Art of the Deal by Donald Trump?
No,
okay.
It was like a book on like how to kill people more efficiently, but they were using it as like a metaphor for corporate like survival and thriving or whatever. So I was like, I think that is so cool, but it also makes me really sad how long people have seen the dystopian, sad corporate future, and yet that this movie
just keep doing it.
is 40 years old.
Yeah,
that's hard.
Yeah, the corporate satire holds up.
It hits.
Yeah,
it's still like dumb.
And the ads, like all the ads for the Nukem game or whatever. That really made me laugh.
Yeah.
6,000 SUX.
Yes,
incredible.
Yeah, it's like Battleship, except that you are all nuclear armed states instead of like two opposing navies.
Yeah, it surprised me how much it holds up on sort of the themes.
Totally, like again, like Molly said, a very depressing way. Where like there was that one point where at the beginning when he's giving his pitch about robot cops, he's saying like, we've mostly stayed in like I don't know how he described it. But it was like, hospitals, space. I'm like, oh, what an insane future idea for private companies being completely in control of healthcare and space travel.
And prisons was the other one.
Oh, that's what it was. Yeah. And I was just like, oh boy.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Yeah, and then that whole boardroom scene and the scenes around it were just like depressingly perfect. Like the fact that like the Ed 209 literally just like blows a dude away, and the CEO just goes, "I'm disappointed in you."
Yeah,
it's like he has the same reaction as if he just like blew the meeting with Japan or something.
Yeah,
and then what's the other guy's name? What's RoboCop guy's name? The guy who was running the RoboCop program. Bob described it as Dick fumbling the ball.
Yeah.
Where his robot cop just killed one of his fellow employees.
Yeah.
Insane.
It's bananas. And it was wild because they play it so straight in so many ways with people like, don't touch him, like, and also like he gets shot so many times. The violence is so over the top.
Yeah, it is. It's great. I loved it.
It's great. Yeah, the budget to this movie went to apparently a custom-made Peter Weller robot suit, windows, and blood squibs.
Yeah.
And then one very cool exploding gas station.
Yes.
And the mutant prosthetics.
Oh my gosh.
That was
Late in the movie, the
Like
sort of
unexpected.
My theory is that at that point they had run out of squibs, and the makeup artist was like, I don't know, I could just make him look like really grotesque.
I could absolutely buy that.
then
We're
have
just like
them explode.
Yeah.
Where he's
And
just
then
like,
red
I mean,
dust.
I've still got a ton of molding clay, guys. Like, we don't have any more squibs, but I can make his hands look weird.
I should say the's one of the baddies looks like Flea's older brother.
Yes, that's the guy who turns into the mutant.
And like his truck runs into a giant vat that's labeled toxic
Literally
waste.
says toxic waste.
And it just flushes toxic waste all the way through the van
It's
and
awesome.
out the back, or the truck and out the back doors.
Yeah.
And then, he turns into like, he's sort of melting, sort of mutating,
Yeah.
sort of.
It's a plot point for like 90 seconds of the movie.
Yeah. And then at one point he comes out and he gets hit by a car, and you see it from the side, and you see his body like liquefy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And it's so over the top. It's hard to not laugh.
absolutely.
Yeah.
And apparently like the board really wanted the ratings board really wanted them to take that out. And he's like, no, that's the part where people laugh.
Right.
Like it is.
Because it's so ridiculous.
It's so
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
ridiculous and so shocking.
Yeah.
And also
I think he's right.
implausible,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah. Right.
or extraordinarily unlikely.
Yes.
So I don't know. It was, I didn't know how to feel, to be honest.
I think I laughed.
I
thought it
loved
was
it.
great.
I laughed. I just don't know how to feel
Sure,
about
sure,
it.
sure,
Yeah.
sure. That's fair.
It's a good arc. Makes you think.
Yeah, totally. He did say your move, but it was your move creep, which is 100 times better than what I remembered as your move punk.
Yeah, this is after he shoots the rapist in the groin.
Yep. So really just like a perfect scene, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He shoots a rapist in the genitals and then says, your move, creep.
Yeah.
The crime going on in Detroit is also extreme.
It is like-
it's like everyone is a psychopath.
It's like, yeah, it's Gotham City.
Yeah. To the point where like literally one of the characters like laughs like the Joker after
Yes.
everything he says.
Yeah, and he's got actually a similar vibe to one of the lieutenants from Batman, which came out 2 years later.
Ah.
He's like a beret, right? There's that beret guy in one of the Batman.
Oh, I think, yeah. I think I know what you're talking about.
Anyway,
Yeah. Terminator came out in 84. Dirty
Okay.
Harry came out in 71.
Okay.
Oh, and there was also, I know what I was thinking of when I said that there was the Repo Man. That was a TV series.
Okay.
And that came out in 1984, the same year as Terminator, and was a repo man who was a robot. That's
Sure.
what I was thinking of. So
Yeah.
I've never seen any part of this movie.
Oh, okay. Great.
Yeah.
I felt weirdly satisfied to solve that boring mystery.
Yeah, but this style of like the streets are dangerous, there's criminals everywhere, feels like all the movies I watched when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Somehow, like they're usually in New York,
Yes.
but it's like The Crow, which is a little bit later. But
Yes.
yeah, I don't know. I just feel like I've seen this type of city portrayed so many times.
Yeah.
Where I was like probably afraid to go to New York when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's very much, it is very much like of the era, right?
Yeah.
Like Reagan and even Clinton like had a lot of rhetoric that was just like very, very narrow view
Yeah.
of like urban life.
Yeah.
There's like so much crime that it's like, who are you even perpetrating crimes against?
Yeah,
you know
like-
what I mean? Like, why are you
Wasn't
around
that part
there?
of the thing, though, is that they were there to both sow chaos so
Right.
that you have to have the police.
Yes.
Right? It
Yeah.
was like, because they were like the crime that we saw anyway.
The crime in the second part of the movie, yeah.
Okay.
All that crime was the same gang. Yeah.
You're right.
Yep.
I had predicted there was collusion between the
But you're
corpos
talking. Sorry. Yeah. Go ahead.
and the crimers to sort of feedback loop.
Correct.
I don't think that's established as happening, but they sort of talk about it as future plans when they start making Delta City, and they're like, "Well, I'll give you access to all the worker trailers who will just do drugs and prostitutes." all
Like
the time."
Clarence is basically, Clarence's job is to basically make sure enough crime is happening so that the robot cop programs go through, right? Because like he is fun, like he is like constantly robbing places to then put more drugs in the street. Like he's essentially he's basically doing what the CIA did.
Oh, right. So he's buying cocaine. They steal money to buy cocaine.
Yeah. And then
for crime.
Yeah. And then they just throw cocaine into the city.
Got it.
But they're not doing that. They're not like it's not their mission as given by the corpos. Right?
I think it was I think they were probably doing that already, and they were just like, hey, if you do, like, I can give you this, this, and this if you keep doing it.
Sure.
Right?
Yeah.
Until this program gets into place.
Yeah.
And it also, like, because the robotics program is established that it's, like, supposed to be a long-term way of making money from the city.
Yes.
Right?
Well, because the robots won't go on strike.
Right. Yeah,
Like
there's that little
is that what
labor
it is?
undercurrent.
That's part of it.
I mean, that's the pitch from
I thought
the
it was
company.
something about, like, I can't remember his name now. The guy who's like the second
Dick Jones.
Dick Jones.
Yeah.
He says something about like 25 years of replacement parts or something like that.
Yeah, because he's planning to basically use Detroit as like a pilot program and then sell it to like militaries.
Right.
Yeah. But then at the same time, he needs to bring it's OCP, the company as a whole, it needs to get crime down with their robot cops enough so they can start building, what do they called it? Delta City or whatever.
Yeah.
And then that 70s Show dad's crime gang is in a cahoots with Dick Jones because at least the carrot that Dick Jones waved in front of him was like, there's going to be all of these trailers full of laborers to build Delta City, and you can throw a bunch of drugs and prostitutes in there and make a bunch of money.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess everybody makes money, but I interpreted that line as like him saying there are going to be plenty of police officers who nearly die to the point where we can turn them into a robot because they signed a waiver.
That was Bob's bag.
Yeah,
That
because
was
Dick
Bob's
Jones
bag.
wants the Ed 209 program.
Oh.
But then Bob swooped in when he fumbled the ball because Bob was in charge of the RoboCop. So basically, that's what I liked about that whole chunk of the movie, especially in that bathroom scene where they're like having their weird dick measuring contest. Like at that point in the movie, you are kind of like, I'm not sure who I'm supposed to think is the most evil corporate guy.
Yeah.
Right? Because it turns out Dick Jones is like the big bad. But like the alternative is the guy who's like, what if we take dead cops and like resurrect them as soulless automatons, even though we clearly aren't very good at it because they still kind of remember who they are and have traumatic dreams.
Yeah. And I mean, I don't know. I think this is one of those movies where it's neither exactly silly nor exactly, I don't know. It's a lot of things.
Yeah.
A lot of things are happening in this movie, but the detail that they saved his arm and then the guy was like, let's get rid of it.
Yeah, like the robot's arm's cooler, basically.
Yeah. And I was like, that is really chilling in a way that, I don't know. Also, the main doctor looked exactly like Parker Posey.
So weird.
Yeah.
But didn't talk like her and was not her,
Yeah.
Right.
as far as I know, unless she was uncredited.
Yeah.
I think that series of like that whole sequence where you're seeing his like view as the like he goes from like his human vision to like all of a sudden like robotic vision, and then you just see this like series of things like when he's turned on, turn off, turn on. I was like, that way of telling that story was very good.
It was very cool.
I was like, that is great filmmaking.
Yeah.
Good job, Paul Van.
Yes.
Close enough.
And some of the stuff was lightly improvised. So they didn't plan on doing a New Year's segment.
Oh, really?
But he had seen like a prop sitting around and he was like, can we do a New Year's segment?
Nice.
They worked it in. So yeah. But it was very effective.
Yeah. I thought that was great.
Yeah. That was
Found
cool.
it very disturbing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like, ugh.
Yeah, and him going through the house and having memories. And then he has this
So
incredible line
wild.
where he says, I can feel them, but I can't remember them.
Yeah.
That is
Yikes.
brutal.
Yeah. He never finds his family again.
Not in this one.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I don't
RoboCop 2,
know.
Daddy's Home.
Is that what it's called?
Probably. It's just domestic comedy, family comedy. It's like trying to make bacon and eggs. And
Shoots the
Just
band.
shooting the band.
I would absolutely watch
Me
that.
too. That sounds awesome.
Robo Dad.
Can I quick throw out one of, I mean, there were a lot of gems of dialogue in this movie,
Yeah.
but there's one that really stuck with me. There's a point where, like, we're basically, you know, again, as an example of like how reckless this OCP business is, like they literally turn RoboCop on, bring him down to the precinct, and they're just like, give him a car, and he just like goes out and finds crimes to stop.
Yeah.
Like he doesn't even have a jurisdiction. He just kind of goes around. But there's a point where a former city councilman is holding the mayor hostage, and he's talking to the negotiator down on the ground, and RoboCop is like, keep him talking while he like does his robot walk upstairs. And he has this great line where he says, "Don't jerk me off. When people jerk me off, I kill them."
Yeah.
It's just like perfect 80s action movie, like fifth, you know, like one scene day player character dialogue. And I love it so much.
And then RoboCop breaks through the wall and throws him out a window.
Yeah.
Yep.
Classic.
I think my favorite line was when his ex-partner Lewis confronts RoboCop in the hallway and is like, "It's you, isn't it? You're Murphy."
Yeah.
And he just says, "Excuse me, there's a crime happening somewhere." Just walked off.
Incredible exit. I want to use that in my life.
Yeah.
Excuse me, I have to go somewhere. A crime is happening.
Yeah, this somewhere really makes it like he doesn't know.
Yeah.
He's just got to leave and go fight crime.
It's awesome.
The scene with the sexual assault
Yeah.
that gets interrupted early on.
Earlier than I expected for a
I was
movie
glad.
from the 80s, honestly. Like I was very nervous during that scene.
Very nervous.
Yeah.
But the acting from the woman makes it like feel very intense
For sure.
and very real.
Yeah.
But then there's a bullet through her dress that goes into the dude's groin.
Yes.
Yeah.
As
It rules.
was
It
foretold. I don't know what the point of that is. I guess it's just shocking. I think I'm just processing this.
Sure.
I did find the fan remake on YouTube. I'll post it to the Discord.
Yeah.
But it sounds, I only briefly read about it again, but I think someone just got together and pulled like a bunch of different, online video people, creators, and was like, let's make a shot for shot, in quotes, remake
Yes.
of RoboCop before the like actual remake came out in 2014.
Oh, sure. Okay.
And so it's just all these different styles. Like there's animation. There's
That's
like
fun.
one scene where it's a bunch of babies doing like the boardroom scene. It looks great. I haven't watched the whole thing. I've only watched that sexual assault scene, which goes wild. It's just RoboCop
shooting so many dicks off.
So many dicks off.
It's awesome. Dan showed it to me while the end credits were rolling of the real movie.
Yeah.
And it did not disappoint.
It really made me laugh.
Yeah. So, if you, again, like, we're not exaggerating. Like, if you want to watch, like, literally 24 prosthetic dicks explode, go check this out.
Yeah.
Molly's shaking her head, but she
said she wanted to see it.
she wanted to see it because her FOMO was so strong.
Yeah, just watching Dan laugh so hard he was crying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So So just for the listeners,
It was like
scoring at home.
10,000 of the little boy at the end of
Exactly.
end of Back to the Future 3 that points.
For those keeping score at home,
good.
it's the kid who has to pee and RoboCop shooting a bunch of dicks off.
Yeah. I'm sad to see the connection between those 2 points, but also not. Hey,
Hey,
you like what you like.
hey, movie magic, baby. Can we take a brief moment to appreciate how much Kurtwood Smith understood his job in this movie? That 70s Show dad.
Oh, thank you.
Clarence Brodiger, the head of the Crimers.
Head
He
crimer.
is so like it's funny that like he makes so many weird choices, and yet, like Beth was saying, he's kind of the grounded one of the
Yeah.
criminals, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that whole gum thing and the spitting blood on the at the officer's desk?
He does so many moves, and
Like,
they
he
love
came
them
up
all.
with that. That's not in the script.
Or
Number
like-
one weird choice is taking the ring out of the grenade with his tongue.
Yes.
Yes.
Very
the
creepy
sexy
and
grenade
weird.
pin pull is when I was like, I
Yeah.
locked in. I was like, this performance is amazing.
I don't know. I would put it up there when he's trying to intimidate the coke dealer
Are you
who
talking
has a
about
giant
wine
goblet
fingers?
of wine.
You talking about wine fingers?
Yeah,
I
he
wrote that down
sticks
too.
2 fingers in the wine and then snips them.
Insane.
And that's it.
Insane.
And then the guy drinks his wine.
Yeah.
Like that is not deterred.
But that is what I'm talking about. Like, it's one thing. It's like he dips the fingers in wine. It's like, oh, he's going to like suck the wine off his fingers. No, he sticks them in his nostrils.
Yeah.
He's just smelling the wine.
It's just 2 fingers. It's very weird.
Yeah.
It's like very
And yet you're right. He's the most like stable one of his crew.
Yeah.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Or like, I don't know. Yeah, it's amazing. Like, I love every choice he made in this movie.
Sorry, Mom. What were you going to say?
I was gonna say Beth said that.
Did I say? I don't even remember saying that, but maybe I did.
I was agreeing with that.
Yeah, okay.
What's happening? Oh, one more fun fact about Kurtwood Smith and the Crimer Gang I loved is there's no context for it whatsoever, but it was consistent where Clarence is always smoking what appear to be regular our time contemporary cigarettes, but all of his underlings are smoking like completely yellow future drug cigarettes or something.
Oh, I didn't know.
I don't know. It was wild. Like he had like the filter, he had, it was white paper and a filter, but every time his crimers were smoking, it was just a yellow cylinder. Mm-hmm. And I love that they just decided like, yeah, let's give him weird cigarettes. It's the future. There's drug cigarettes.
Stuff.
Yeah, and they picked Texas to film in because actual Detroit has too many brownstones and it feels kind of older.
I see.
And they
So it
wanted
was
it to
too
look
nice.
futuristic. Yeah,
Amazing.
basically. So they have like a couple stock footage scenes of actual Detroit, and everything else is like Houston.
That's
Dallas.
interesting because I did notice there's one scene that's shot in front of a building that says Texas something.
Oh, really?
It's like very clear.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
That's
amazing.
funny. I was like, oh, maybe that's the name of the company or
Right.
whatever, but that's great.
That's probably what they thought too. It's like, I'll just think it's the calculators.
Yeah.
Checking my notes. No Tony Goldwyn.
No,
No.
so many that guys though.
A ton of that guys. Bob, I recognize.
Yes, Miguel.
Dick
I think
Jones.
he's Miguel Ferrer. I think
Okay.
Dick Jones is a very recognizable dude.
Yeah.
One of the henchies was Ray Wise, who, if you know Twin Peaks, was the dad.
Mm-hmm.
He shows up in other things. He's great.
Yeah.
I don't know. Was that all of that guys? Even the head of their police precinct looked kind of familiar to me.
He did
too.
look
Yeah.
really familiar.
Yeah.
I couldn't place him though. Yeah.
But hey, from such fertile soil, all of these actors emerged.
Yeah.
Speaking of actors who emerged in a glorious way, I think my MVP of this movie is, I can't remember if his name was Joe or some other regular guy name, but he's basically like Bob's peer in the RoboCop department.
Oh, yeah.
And at the end of the movie,
Oh, yeah.
RoboCop, who has, reclaimed his personality. He's reclaimed himself as Murphy at this point. He doesn't wear the helmet. He seems to basically understand who he is enough. He comes to corporate to kill Dick Jones, or at least to arrest him, whatever, to do something to Dick Jones. But the secret directive, classified directive 4, prevents him from hurting or arresting any top officers of OCP. And he uses his, data spike, right?
Yeah.
Very Shadowrun.
Yeah.
His like data spike that comes out of his hand that he can plug into any electronic system friendly, and plays the footage of him admitting he killed Bob. And then Dick Jones takes the big CEO man hostage, and then as a chef's kiss moment, the CEO's just like, Dickie, you're fired.
Yeah.
And Murphy goes, thank you, and then shoots him,
Shoots him out a
and
window.
he goes out a window. But as soon as Dickie gets fired, there's a quick cut to Joe. Just kind of, he starts like, he kind of perks up, right? He's like, oh, and he kind of like gets out of his chair a little bit, and then once Murphy shoots him and he goes out the window, he stands up, and then I think to RoboCop directs like a very chummy thumbs up.
Yeah.
Incredible.
That's
So
great.
good.
Yeah. His little smirk when he gets up is like, he's almost like titillated by the violence that's about to happen.
Yeah. Or it's like specifically the violence about to happen to Dick Jones, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, like
Haven't we all felt that way?
totally.
Sure.
But like without context, he looks like a Tim Robinson
Sociopath.
character. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
totally.
Like just like some guy in a boardroom just like, I don't know. I loved it so much. It was an unexpected gift right at the end of the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody's doing it.
Doing it right.
Well, speaking of people who do it right, our patrons on Discord do it right every episode when we ask for Q's and C's and they deliver.
They do. What's Discord?
Discord is a text-based chat platform that anybody can have access to for the cost of a Patreon subscription.
Patreon.com/TotesRecall.
We're getting better and better at this every time.
I mean, by year 20, we're going to nail it.
Yeah.
It's not really a subscription, but you get it. It sort of is.
It's a membership.
Give us money on the
Membership.
internet. Oh,
That
yeah,
is
I'm a
membership.
member. You get free content every month.
Yeah, we can talk about robots. If you love robots, one of the content is about robots, right?
Yes.
One of the content?
Yeah.
The bonus
Yeah.
contents.
Yeah.
Oh, bonus content.
The most
Okay.
recent
Thematic.
content.
It's thematic.
Thematic content.
We're good at thematically connecting our
Yeah,
content.
we love themes. All right. Ben
We like to
Viz.
start with a theme.
What's up?
We like to start with a theme.
Yeah.
You talking about the theme song?
No, I'm just saying,
Oh.
like, we'll be like, here, this is thematically appropriate. And then the conversation starts, and who knows?
Yes, of
sure.
course.
Yeah.
Sure. All right. Ben Viz, comments and questions. The past's idea of the future can be subject to the Totes treatment. What did they get right? What did they get wrong? And how does their
Ooh.
vision of the future hold up? I do love past future stuff. Like the future house that they walk through.
Nice.
Everything is bigger than it actually is now in the future.
Right.
They like get the idea right, but no one seems to have figured out that we can make everything smaller and thinner in the future.
Mm-hmm.
I also like how the real estate agent is just like a pre-recorded guy on a bunch of TVs set up
Yeah.
around the house.
Yeah. It seemed like instead of bigger TVs, they just had more TVs.
Everywhere. Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally.
Probably a lot cheaper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then my Beyond betrothed pointed out that everybody was wearing suits. Everybody's wearing suits in the future.
Yeah.
And realistically, everybody's getting more and more casual.
Oh,
Yeah.
Dick Jones would be wearing a like fleece vest over a button down for
Yes.
sure.
Oh, absolutely. Hedge manager, Midtown.
100%.
Yes.
Yeah.
Apple Watch.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I am so excited thinking about that. Did you? Okay, so I came across this article about the signing of,
It's Declaration of Independence.
The-
Magna Carta.
well, it's either the Declaration of Independence. I think it is. Yep. Or maybe it's the Constitution. Anyway, where all the founding fathers are standing around and they're signing.
Sure.
It was painted many years after the actual event took place.
Yeah.
Sure.
And the painter went around and visited all of these founders to get the study put together. In real life, they all kind of signed a document as they were able to.
Right.
It was very casual. But also, I didn't realize this, but the fashions of the day were very fancy and extremely ornate. But when he painted it, he was in an era where things were starting to get more, like, instead of like ornate purple velvet, it was like starting to be more drab, kind of the uniform that has carried on through like right up until the vest era and the era of sneakers and hoodies. But anyway, like made them all seem like way less regal and much
More
more
relatable and
more
like- yeah,
relatable
yeah.
and subdued.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's like a fascinating retroactive makeover or make under
Yeah.
of the founders.
Even that part of their story is a lie.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Wow.
Well, I mean, there's some. Oh, we still have hope.
Yeah.
We're still holding on.
I didn't say anything.
Some of us are still holding on.
I didn't say
Yeah.
anything.
No, we understand though. Anyway,
The
it was very
second
prescient.
250
This
years are going to
movie.
be great.
What?
Exactly.
Second 250 years are gonna
Yeah.
Not to date
Bangers.
the podcast.
be- Yeah.
If you're listening to this in our tri-centennial, whatever.
Oh my God! Can you even imagine? Like
What?
they'd be like, "What movie are they even talking?"
What's a movie?
I mean, they're just going to keep churning IP. There's probably going to be another RoboCop.
Oh my God! It'll be
We're
RoboCop
probably
28.
always 15 years away from another RoboCop, right?
That's maybe. Or it'll be like
And
Paw
RoboCop
Patrol.
itself is so derivative. It is so openly derivative.
Right.
And apparently the title turned off many people. They just saw the title was RoboCop and they're like, I don't want to do that.
Too generic?
It sounded dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which, but like once you understand the premise, there is no other title.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's a great title.
Yeah.
Great title.
Timeless.
Robot Cop.
But anyway, they got the vibes right.
Yeah, they
I
did.
would say the vibes are spot on. The outfits
Yeah.
are wrong.
The corporate
The
culture is still
yes,
there.
the absolute disregard for human life from our corporate overlords is very accurate.
And
Robots
also-
falling down the stairs.
Yep.
Yeah, and also just like taking to the extreme what I think a lot of people feel, especially with those like executive, like at a certain point, it does start to feel like executives are knights and they have people in their department who have pledged loyalty to them.
Yes.
And the knights are trying to win favor with the king.
Yeah.
And like it all can feel, it starts to feel like weirdly personal and intense.
Yeah, it's gross.
So I guess taking that to its next natural level,
Mm-hmm.
horrifying. It's horrifying, everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. The reference machine. I always get their name mumbled in my mouth.
You nailed it.
I'm so sorry. The reference machine responds.
Oh.
Also, past treatment of police. As what little I know of this movie is that he kills a lot of people. Yeah, I mean, cops are still fucking around like that.
Yeah. But when he kills people, it's like a ballet with like very smooth robot moves.
Yeah, and they were all bad,
They were.
like Arnold said.
Oh, that's right. They were all bad. That's the rule of all these movies. It's
Yeah.
okay. They're all bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They do make it very clear that they're bad.
That's true.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of establishing of how bad they are.
Yeah. I love crime.
I mean, honestly,
practically.
I mean, there's so many, think about this. There are so many movies that we watch that like the henchmen are just like faceless, nameless.
Right.
They just are.
they're just employees.
No, these, we knew every single
Yes.
character that was,
Yeah,
that was,
I really
killed.
appreciate that each of the underlings were distinct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like in a way where you were either like, oh, they're really bad, or in the case of the Joker guy, you're just like, God, this guy's so annoying. I can't wait till he dies.
Yeah,
How many people did RoboCop actually kill though?
I mean, he did kill a lot of people in that drug warehouse.
Oh yeah.
That was probably the most overt, just like nameless
Right.
characters getting shot
Because like even with the baddies, he actually doesn't kill most of them
until the end.
until the very end.
Yeah. To the point where I actually, when they all showed up at the end, I'm like, wait.
yeah,
Like
right.
in my head, I'm like, I just thought he killed all of them in the drug warehouse,
Yeah.
but apparently they all made it out.
Yeah. Because like
I guess
that's
he
the whole,
arrested
isn't
some of
that
them,
wild though? That like the signal of his humanity as he succeeds in killing the top baddie.
Yes.
because he says like I'm not here to arrest you
Yeah.
anymore, right?
Yes.
So now he's doing personal revenge stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wild.
That's creepy.
Mm.
Well,
Well,
this movie opens up way more doors than I thought it would.
Indeed.
Right? In terms of moral dilemmas, and not that I am personally experiencing any kind of moral dilemma. Want to be really clear. It's canon of this podcast that murder is wrong. Yeah. We're all, yeah.
well, I don't think it's been established, but I
Just for clarification,
I
did
could
you
sign off on that.
Did you suddenly feel the need to clarify that you were not in the midst of contemplating murder?
No, I was just like, I'm talking about this like in this very philosophical way. And if you don't know me and you hear me,
It's RoboCop, Molly. The whole thing is a philosophical discussion on murder.
It's like, it hurts my head to think about like, what does it mean to be a human?
Sure.
Sure.
Oh.
Ask RoboCop.
Yeah.
I mean, I would if
He's
I
still
could.
figuring it out, I think.
We don't even know if he's fully functional.
No, we don't. I'm guessing no.
Yeah.
I guess no.
If
I
they
mean,
took his left arm, they're
they're
going to
not
take.
gonna.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bob's like, get rid of the dick. What are we doing?
Yeah.
He's going to be too busy fighting crime.
Yeah.
Wow, Bob.
Yeah.
Rude.
Well, yeah, wow, Bob.
Well, Fra very helpfully prefaces their question and their comment with C and Q. as appropriate.
what a nice patron.
Yeah. C. This was definitely an era.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
agree. Q. Why don't they make movies like these anymore? Are audience just not into the violence?
I was thinking the closest thing was a Tarantino movie.
Probably.
but
Like he made the
We're
violence
still-
so over the top that people.
Decades removed from him
Oh yeah,
doing that, right?
Yeah.
Still.
Yeah.
which is okay with me. But
It's
yeah.
because they only make Marvel movies anymore.
Yeah. I wonder, is it
Which
broad
is like
audience
so
appeal?
sincere.
I guess John Wick is pretty.
Yeah.
Oh.
But even
Violent.
that's like,
It's not over the top.
it's over the top in a different way, right? Like, I feel like they don't do movies anymore where it's like, I feel like in a lot of movies now, like they still do like a lot of over the top violent movies, but usually the consequences of that violence are not front and center, which is what these movies were like.
Like a Guy Ritchie movie? Or is that also old?
That's also.
I mean, that's also old now.
Like
Yeah.
horror films?
Horror films can be, but that's a different. I feel like that's a different kind of violence, right?
Yeah.
Well, we don't know.
Yeah.
I don't prefer it. You know what I mean? I would prefer to watch a movie where there is some sort of consequence for your actions
Sure.
instead of it just being like, oh, look how cool this guy is. He can like kill someone with a pencil or whatever it is.
Sure.
But that's how I feel.
Yeah. I recently watched, I guess, the latest Mission Impossible or the second to most latest
No way to
one.
know.
It was so long.
Yeah.
It was.
Is that the one where the motorcycle jumps off the cliff?
Yes.
We couldn't
and
even make it that far. I was so
we
excited for
finally-
that.
I
Oh,
got
like
to
you
the
went
point-
in waiting for that?
Yeah, it was
scene?
like 2 hours later.
Yeah.
Like, there's nothing fucking happening.
I heard, well, they keep like, in the middle of
Just the
movies, you
entity
always
of
have
different-
fun in games, right? There's always like some left field that's not going to land you where you need to, whatever,
Sure.
fine. But I mean, I was watching this movie. I stupidly started at like 9 p.m.
Oof.
They finally mention the train.
Okay.
And I hit pause. I'm like, okay, I'm just going to like see how much longer. It was a full hour.
Wow.
It was a full hour left to go. And I was like, they haven't even gotten on the train. Like, I can't even handle this. And like the closing, I will say this, the last hour is very interesting. And I was like, wow, this train scene is rewarding, but you truly could have cut out an hour
Sure.
of the whole movie. And I wouldn't have,
Yep.
like, there was nothing in it that was so amazing that I needed to see Tom Cruise run
Again.
that many times.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Sure.
And they refrigerate 2 women. What do you call that when you refrigerator
I think
them?
it's fridging.
Fridging.
But
They fridge
we
2
got it.
women.
Yeah.
We figured it out.
At first I thought that they were literally refrigerating them.
Put it into a
Oh
refrigerator.
God,
Yeah.
that's gross. But that's
I mean, that's where it comes from, right?
bully.
Yes.
Anyway, let's move on. Let's cut out the whole thing about Mission Impossible. Sorry, Beth.
Why? This is a podcast where people think about movies.
Yeah, that's a
No.
movie.
Okay.
It's like 12 movies.
It really is.
Anyway,
But the
I mean,
point
he
is,
needs-
it's so sincere, though, right? It's all
Yes.
very sincere
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Sure.
And the stakes are always the fate of the world.
right.
yep.
And I don't know how to say this, but I am exhausted of the fate of the world as the reason. Like, it's not enough anymore. And then the Avengers are like, now it's the fate of the universe. And I'm like, now I really don't care.
Yeah.
I would be much more concerned if there were like a baby emu.
Sure.
And then I would be like, holy shit, you guys, you've really got to defeat these evil forces. Like, because I could get some grasp of that.
Yeah.
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 Like if someone killed your dog and you had to.
Kill a
Ugh.
bunch of people with a pencil.
Yeah.
No, listen, if somebody killed my dog, that would just be it. That's the end of the movie. Just
Yeah, but
blackout.
okay, but what if hypothetically, if they killed
Okay.
your dog, you then had
The ability to kill
3
them
feet
with-
of concrete above a cache of weapons with
Yeah.
a secret seal on it that you then smash open with a sledgehammer to get revenge on the Ukrainian mob. Was it Ukrainian? I don't remember. Eastern European, right?
Yeah.
Rush the mob that killed your dog because the dog reminded you of your dead wife.
Yeah. What if that?
What if that? And then you went to a cool hotel. Molly.
what if
Then
that?
you went to a
Molly.
cool hotel where everything is paid for in insane gold coins.
Yeah, and almost everyone's an assassin.
Yeah, there's a
An
really
assassin
cool,
hotel.
and there's a like a pirate radio station run by a bunch of sexy,
Tattoo
like
ladies.
yeah, like
Suicide girls,
rockabilly
right?
tattooed ladies
What is
Yeah.
who
happening?
broadcast whether someone is on the list or not.
yeah.
What if that?
What if
Oh.
that?
And then how
I
about
mean-
much later if you weaponize a horse?
Okay.
Yeah, you do. Hell yeah.
I mean,
And then you like come across like this blind guy who's like so good at being blind while still killing dudes.
Yeah.
oh my God.
Anyway, those movies rule.
All right, Laws asks,
Uh-huh.
is this a Jesus movie? Is Alex Murphy Jesus?
I mean,
Well, he dies and is
He's
resurrected.
So it's got
he's
that.
like strapped to an object and then
Is that what that wine references with the fingers?
I don't think so.
Yeah, probably.
I think that was more just like, okay, we
oh,
need
I didn't. I didn't really think so.
Oh,
I
okay.
was just trying to riff on the. Well, but I don't know.
I feel like it was a legitimate question. Sometimes people do weird shit in
We
these
don't
kind
know
of movies.
Jesus.
Hey.
That's Speak for yourself.
Oh wow.
Nice.
No, but what? So the idea is as an enormous metaphor for religion, or is it just simply the resurrection?
I think that who's to know?
Who's to know?
We need a clarification. Send us a 500-word essay to hello@totesrecall.com.
No, please, don't take time. Don't do that.
Could be fun.
Yeah, if you want to.
Okay.
Lost follows up with a couple more questions, one of which is RoboCop famously fights crime. How much of a crime is it that this movie isn't an affy?
Nice,
Oh,
dude.
Well done.
Mm-hmm.
respect.
Big time
Yep.
crime.
Big time crime. No Verhoeven's, I think, on that list at all. That's a crime. This is not the best Verhoeven, though. I
Sure.
don't think.
What's the best one?
I think Total Recall's
Probably
better than
Total
this.
Recall, right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Starship. Yeah. Anyway.
Write us a 500-word essay about what the best Verhoeven movie
Yeah.
is.
Lost goes on to ask, if OCP owned the cops, would that be an improvement from today's reality? I
No.
don't think so. I feel like there's
No.
the more insidious planning when a megacorp owns them, as opposed to just reactive.
I mean, in the story of the movie, the actual cops are like generally pretty good, right? Like they're actually like pushing back against this corporate oversight that would push them into being worse people.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, and they're like, it was one of the first times I've heard anyone reference a police union that I was like, yeah, you should unionize.
Right?
yeah.
Like in this corporate dystopian world, because I mean, a corporation is only beholden to their shareholders, and the number of large shareholders gets smaller and smaller. And so what are the interests of the shareholders versus the citizens who are paying, right?
Yeah.
In theory, we are still paying the fee.
Yeah, but also
But
like if you
funneled
think
through a corporate like that's even more
sure, but
terrifying.
Molly, if you think about it, like these people are innovators, and
They're
Oh,
without them, like our society
That's
would
true.
stagnate.
and corporations
and-
never make mistakes,
exactly
famously.
Yes.
Yeah.
And if you make
Yeah.
$1 trillion, you deserve that
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
you're smart.
because you're the smartest
wouldn't-
one.
Smarter than the rest of us.
You're
Yeah.
the
Sure.
smartest one.
Yeah.
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 And the
Yeah.
best lover.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Merch.totesrecall.com.
Detsuker comments and asks, RoboCop is pretty early cyberpunk. Are there some other cyberpunk movies, novels, etc. that you all like?
Ooh.
That's a great question.
ooh.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know enough about cyberpunk to answer that question.
It's basically like what if augmented humans is sort of the general premise, and then it's kind of whatever people decide to do. Like Blade Runner is cyberpunk-ish.
Did you all see Jury Duty?
Yes.
No.
I
Okay.
haven't seen it yet, but I heard it was great.
Jury Duty is great. There is a character in there that has like a bunch of things where he thinks like augmenting himself is going to be helpful.
right.
That's my favorite cyberpunk.
There you go. Great answer. That's a great answer. There was this book that I read as a child that I found very compelling that was mildly cyberpunk, if I remember it correctly, because I feel like they had like cool, or were they mutants? I don't know. I feel maybe it was both. I think it was both. I think they were crazy mutants, but also they had like cool robot parts.
Yeah.
It was called The Ear, the Eye, and the Arm. And it's about, I think it takes place in like North Africa, maybe, or something. I don't know. It was I remember it being very cool as a child. Just like, oh, this is cool. Like, there's just like this future place where they have like weird stuff and they can do cool stuff with their senses because of science.
Yeah.
Yeah, my vibe was more like, wouldn't it be really cool to have a cloak that made you invisible?
Sure, fair.
Like, I think I would have preferred that cloak over flying, which is really saying something. So that was more, I was more of like an old school animated D&D cartoon.
Sure.
Or if it was like a nano weave cloak camouflage.
Oh.
Now it's cyberpunk.
Yeah.
I guess so, but then wouldn't you have to like sew it into you?
Not necessarily. You could just wear like a weird jumpsuit.
Yeah.
Well, then isn't that like cyber outfit?
Sure. Punk
I
bar
guess.
outfits.
No, I guess you're right. For it to be cyberpunk, you would have to somehow like incorporate itself into your nervous
Like
system or something.
augment it.
Yeah.
Like you'd
somewhat.
have to like sacrifice a little bit of your humanity for it to work. You're right.
Yeah.
Good point.
Well, anyway, I don't know. So anyway, I guess I'm just saying I was like the opposite. I was like,
That's great.
instead of like futuristic, I was like retro.
You know
retro
what?
cloak.
That's pretty punk.
Oh,
Well,
thanks.
Nice.
you rock.
I would hold it together with safety pins.
Play that
That's fine.
Cyberpunk video game?
I did. I enjoyed it a lot.
Did you like?
2077 with
Yeah.
Keanu.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that a good Cyberpunk?
Yeah, that's
All
a good
right.
cyberpunk.
Great.
It's got cyberpunk in the name.
Hey, look at that.
Yeah, it's really fun. I was thinking about Bright. You guys watch Bright?
Yeah.
It wasn't great.
No.
But it was almost a Shadowrun movie.
Yeah, we had this
Did
conversation
we?
on this show maybe 10 years ago.
What?
Anyway, I still think about it. Which part?
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, fair.
Okay. B has a long one.
Okay.
I think it's a comment, but we'll find
I'm
out.
strapping in.
My wife, no big deal. Remembered RoboCop.
Borat, browser.
Borat browser. As remembered RoboCop as just a dumb, violent 80s movie. I was adamant it is a razor-sharp satire of policing in the U.S., urban crime panic, capitalism, privatization of public services, and how cheap life can be at times, in this country especially. Upon rewatching, I think she came around on it. I think this movie has aged like a fine wine, a true gem. I agree.
It really it certainly did make you think about those things.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it had come out yesterday, I would be like, yeah, sure, I get it. But
Right.
that it came out 40 years ago, I'm like, oh
no.
no.
Oh no.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm reading. There's the rest of them are responses to this. Everybody's talking about Verhoeven.
That's great. Way to engage with each other, patrons. Any gems? Any thoughtful thinks?
Yeah,
B
don't
brings,
be Verhoeven back.
Oh, great. Well, B brings up Showgirls, also a Verhoeven.
Okay.
Oh, is it really?
Yes. B's take is maybe the hottest movie take I have is Showgirls is a very underappreciated satirical masterpiece.
Amazing.
I think that's people have come around to that.
Yeah, I remember someone I follow on the social media once was posting that they were like going to some screening of it, and like she just put up like one sequence during the movie just to demonstrate why, as she put it, like this is one of the greatest films ever made, and it was one of the most ridiculous things I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
So maybe it is.
All right,
Maybe
we'll
we should
watch
watch it. Yeah.
Sure. I think it when it came out, it was just like, oh, the chick from Saved by the Bell
Yeah.
And it
gets
got
naked.
Yeah, and it got an NC-17 rating.
Yeah.
So like all of the hype or like all the discussion around it was just around its like rating and the content of it. So no one ever actually stopped to watch the movie and like talk about what it was.
Yeah.
All right.
You know, so Verhoeven,
Yep.
did I say that right? Yeah, Verhoeven did not want to do RoboCop at first at
Okay.
all. But his wife Martine was like, I think you're missing the satire in it. And English isn't his first language, and
Sure.
even like this just seems like a silly thing. But then he read the part where the robot goes back to his house. And he's like, and so he has like a very European take on the whole thing, and even like the abruptness of the news. Like you
Yes.
want it to be, to interrupt and to like infuse it with that piece. But he was like, I want it to interrupt like the black lines on a Mondrian painting. It's like, okay,
Wow.
that's
You're not going to get that statement from every director, certainly.
no, like what's his name, Brad?
Huh?
Oh, what's
Cooper?
that guy?
The
no,
maestro?
Pitt?
No. Brad is wrong. He's bad. We don't like him. He did Bumblebee is the name of a robot.
Yep.
Michael Bay.
Yes. Thank you.
Nice. Okay.
What?
It's fine.
He got
I got
Michael
it.
Bay from that. That was a hot mess.
Usually we high five with excellent wordplay, and he just named a guy.
Okay.
It was I got the thing. I got the guy.
Fine. It's fine.
whatever you pay.
You're not the high five police. The
Yeah.
RoboCop of high fiving.
Your move, creep.
Anyway, do you want to say something about Michael Bay, or should we move on with Q's and
God,
C's?
I forgot what point I was trying to make. Well, if I don't remember, no one else
I
will.
think your point was that
Oh,
he
he-
would never make the statement, I want it to be like the black lines
Oh,
in
yeah,
a
yeah. No, he
Mondrian.
certainly would not.
Yeah.
Yep, that's one of those where if you think of it right away, it works.
Shout out to Verhoeven for once again deciding in the future everybody showers together.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's just like his vision of the future is that
Oh.
there is no gender separation. in organizations where you have showers available.
Yeah, the work locker room
yeah.
is
You're all just
for work.
peers.
yeah.
By the way, followers of this show will know that Dan Linden is a big proponent of flaccid.
I think we're all.
Oh,
we all
well,
love
I think the position of the podcast
Stand of the podcast
is
is
that there should
murder
be
is
more,
bad and there should be more
flaccid dong in
well,
media.
Our
I tell
top
you
two
what,
tenants.
if you have not seen Minx, Minx,
Okay.
name of a fictional publication, I think. I don't think this is a biopic.
Great.
But there is
This is a program?
a program.
Okay.
It's on streaming service.
Sure.
Okay. I've heard of it.
Represented by a large letter in red.
Got it.
And
Dongs a poppin'.
I mean, I watched the pilot episode.
Yeah.
And I was like, somebody called Dan Linden. Like, this is an absurd.
Yeah.
This is just like the most I've ever seen.
Wow.
In one episode of
Plumbing
any
aisle
sort
of a hardware store.
Yeah.
You're swinging pipe.
Yep. Okay.
But isn't it about like?
Is Minx? Is it
about
Minx
a dong
real?
magazine?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It sure is.
Okay.
But it's also
That's fine. I mean,
yeah. It's like there's a fish out of water element.
I don't need it to be like out of left field. It's fine
yeah.
if it's part of the plot.
No, it is. It's just like they don't shy
Better
away
if
from
it's
it.
not, though, right?
I just feel like it usually isn't, right?
Yeah. Quality.
Generally, when a dong does appear, honestly, when most nudity appears in movies, it's not actually pertinent to the story. You know what I'm saying? So, like,
Yeah.
statistically, dong's just going to show up the same way that boobs show up.
Yeah.
In a perfect world, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Dream.
Yeah.
Like the
Check out that fan remake if you want to see some dongs.
yeah, dude. I mean, yeah.
All right. Trevor Impersonator comments. Thank you. Helpful C prefix again.
Ah,
My answer for what's your favorite movie is constantly rotating, but RoboCop is almost always my reply. It's
Respect.
got everything. Wow. A question embedded there threw me for a second, but you're right. It is a comment. Cute. How does everybody feel about the sequels? I recently went through the sequels again, and they are not nearly as rough as I remembered. Fun action garbage
are
with
there?
great Tippett robot animation in the second one. I don't know. I thought there was a bunch, but I don't think I've seen any of the other ones.
no, for sure. I mean, I hadn't even seen all of this one.
I think there's even a kids show that came out.
Oh, like a cartoon?
Yeah, I think so.
Ah, I could see that.
I kind of sort of remember something like that, but it could be a Shazam situation,
Sure.
you know?
Which is real. So
Right,
Okay,
of course.
there you go.
Yep.
Just like that.
Just okay. The position of this podcast is murder is bad, more flaccid dong in all media, and Shazam is a real movie.
We all agree on all of that. Yep.
I
can agree with most of that.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah,
We won't say which parts.
Beth's face every time is just, I'm so sorry, this is not a video format. It's a treat.
Carzon responds to that.
Oh.
It says the Joel Kinnaman reboot was fun and looked great, but really lacked the punch of social commentary of the original. And then Fra follows up. I think that happens to all remakes of Verhoeven movies. They forget the satire and just try to make it cooler with less blood.
Look at these
I think that's
philosophers.
accurate. So
I
check
agree.
out the Discord. I didn't read everything, but there's a fun conversation happening. You know, we're just sparking conversation. That's what we do.
Exactly.
Just asking questions.
Sure.
And
by
making
questions, I
sure-
mean one question, which is, do you want to say something
Do you
about
have
this
a
movie?
question? Yeah. We're not asking the questions, I guess.
We're asking for
We're making a
questions.
request.
You were requesting.
We're demanding a request.
Yes.
Yeah.
We demand your
It's,
request. No.
iterative. What's the thing?
Huh?
X. What's the form of a sentence where you're telling imperative?
Ah. So we're imperating?
We're the Imperials.
Do we,
Uh-oh.
with an exclamation point, say, send us your questions?
I usually do because it sounds more fun with exclamation
That's true.
marks. I don't know what I say anymore.
Okay.
Your move, patrons.
Your move, creepy patrons.
No.
Oh, sorry.
I mean, creepy patrons also, if you want to ask a question, that's fine.
Yeah.
If you're self-identified as a creepy patron, I'm
Yeah.
not going
And
to,
then stand up and go to jail, right? That's the stance.
right.
of
that,
the podcast.
yes,
A
okay.
stance of this
I could
podcast
agree with
Fourth
that.
position of this podcast.
is if you're a creep, just wherever you are,
Stand
just
up.
stand up from your desk
Yep.
and just go turn yourself in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
You just announce it. You get to the
Yep.
prison and
Yep.
you say, "Hello, I am a creep."
Yep.
yes. And they take it from there.
Yeah.
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 And it all goes fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone faces, if this movie taught us anything, it's that everyone faces consequences that they deserve always. And that it's good when a very powerful man takes the law into his own hands, and then he's a stud.
Yeah.
Nice shooting stud.
Shooting stud. Those cheekbones.
Dr.
I
Peter
will say
Weller.
he did have among the first, what do you call them?
Don't know. Scene?
Cameras. What do you call those?
Body
cams.
cams.
Sure.
His whole body was a cam.
Whoa.
Yeah. Your body is a cam.
Wow. Oh my God.
All right. Our
I
rating
was
scale.
not ready for Ed
Oh,
Sheeran.
that's awful.
That's John Mayer.
Shireen?
You're-
Ed Sheeran. Who is it? Ed?
John Mayer.
Oh, I thought you were
John Mayer.
John Mayer.
My
Oh,
brain
Wonderland.
is like fusing together, trying to put all of those things into one concept. Your body is a camera. Oh, your body. Stop that crime.
He did have quite ruby red lips, didn't he? I was noticing that. RoboCop? Yeah.
Oh,
I don't know if he
It was the heat.
it's
Yeah.
probably the heat and that baby food that
Yeah.
they're feeding.
Oh,
yeah, he's
that
got
baby
a
food was
baby
nasty.
Pumping 'em up.
Gross.
Yeah.
Also, they did not spend any money on that prop.
No.
They just like
Like printed out a baby.
printed out a baby and
put
just
it on
stuck it on there,
and
man.
taped it to a jar.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
Yep. Chunky Visors
Ah, yes, of course.
is our rating scale, which is an advisor for your chunky lifestyle, your
Yep.
chunky fashion lifestyle.
Or your chunky soup lifestyle.
Chunky
Yeah.
soup lifestyle, chunky peanut
Peanut
butter
butter.
lifestyle.
And a chunky
tuna?
chocolate bar.
Oh, right. The chunky
Chunky
chocolate bar, which we learned is a thing.
Has raisins and nuts.
Yep.
Yeah.
We'll do everything in our
I
power
would
to
eat one, but I
find
don't know where they
one.
are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The silver package looks familiar, but I think I'm conflating it with peppermint patties, which
Yeah, it looks
has
like
the
a York.
same-
Also,
Yes.
a square, also silver, but not nearly as
I
thick.
agree with Beth
I
that
thought
it
the
looks
Yorks
like
were
baking
circles.
chocolate, just in the way
They
that it's shaped and
are, but
packaged.
the packaging is square.
Wait, what are we talking about?
You're thinking
York
about those
peppermint
mints.
patties.
You're talking about the ones that are like at
Oh,
restaurants.
the Andes mints?
That are they're like
No,
circles.
I do like an Andes
and
mint, though.
they are circles. The silver ones with the
Your
green
peppermint patty
writing.
historically had a form-fitting round
Right.
package, but
That's
they
what
have
I'm talking
since moved to a silver square
Yeah.
package.
Bums.
Wow.
So you
I
get
mean,
people from York.
I
Am
know
right?
a lot about
I
your
don't know.
peppermint
People
patties.
from a different
My
town
friend
in the UK.
Lisa used to be like, you can hear the freshness, and she would hold it up to her ear and break it in half. And I still do that sometimes.
Wow.
So when you say you know a lot, you mean you remember a very specific thing that happened to a friend of yours.
Well, no, I've just been tuned in on York peppermint patties for a long time. I
Got it.
understand the evolution of packaging. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, say,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Very good.
Excuse me?
Take your time.
Get that yawn out, Dan.
We don't have to comment on it.
Nobody's saying anything.
Dan, you gave it a 4.
Hey-o.
Not great, but it's going to kick ass.
It did kick ass. It was pretty good. Like it was like, okay. As we briefly touched on, it was actually less problematic than I was expecting. Like the sexual assault was prevented earlier than I would have given most directors credit for a movie before the 90s. There weren't a lot of like weird, I don't know, like sometimes in future movies, there's just sort of like, hey, what if this race were around, but they were exactly this one kind of person. That can happen sometimes. That didn't
Yeah.
really happen in this one. That's nice.
Yep.
I definitely had the thought of like, I don't know if I need to watch all of the criminals come to the steel mill and then get killed one by one. Like it did seem to drag a little bit at the end there, since they already kind of wrote an ending to the movie seemingly. But I get it. I'll stick with 4. I mean, I had a great time. Good explosions, ridiculous everything, and surprisingly sharp concepts for this modern age.
Yep.
4 chunky visors.
Or chunky visors.
I'm rich, you guys. I can afford 4 chunky visors.
Yeah.
Changing my life.
4 different styles of junk.
Whoa.
Beth, you also gave it a 4. You were optimistic because you had heard of it.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm having a hard time with this one, and I think I had a hard time with Starship Troopers, like for the same reason.
I think you did.
Because it's not like a movie that I like loved watching, I guess, but I really do appreciate the satire. And then there were a few moments that the sequence of him like waking up and turning on, turning off, I thought was really great. So I think I'm gonna do 4.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Great. I gave it a 5. I was super optimistic.
You were.
I don't think I could stay at 5. It's similar experience to when I watched the Dread remake with
Sure.
Carl Urban, which
Yep.
is very fun.
Yes.
But there's always like, yeah, this is cool. Just watching cops beat people up is a bummer.
Right.
And
Yeah.
like I can't quite suspend my disbelief long enough.
Yeah, that movie kept your attention because it would do that, and then as soon as you got bummed out, it would cut back to Lena Headey being like a badass crime queen for a
Yeah.
few minutes. Yeah.
So, but action still looks great. Explosions are great. The satire is still sharp. I'm really appreciating the robo movements after Molly's little education about
Absolutely.
that. I'm going to go down to 4.5. I think it's still great.
Excellent. Excellent choice. Respect.
Molly, you gave it a 1.
Yeah.
Respect as well.
Yes.
But
Definitely
you
respect.
have not seen it because no one made you.
Yeah.
So, I mean, until now.
Right.
Yeah,
Right?
that's legit. And I think you brought up this movie a few times over
Probably.
the
For sure.
years. And I think every time I was like, ugh. So I apologize.
It's fine. It's your role.
I just before I give my rating, I just want to mention I forgot to point out there was one woman in the corporate boardroom, and I thought that was so perfect. Like as far as this, I mean, I don't know if it's supposed to be, but she also had the biggest reaction,
Right.
which I think actually added some volume to the reactions, which I didn't mind, but I thought that was. I assume that was intentional, but I thought it was hilarious.
Let's hope it was intentional.
Let's just we'll just count on that.
I think there were 2 women.
Were there?
Yeah, there was one woman who had bright red lipstick, so she really stood out. But then I think there was a woman who was sitting on the other side of the table.
Oh, maybe.
But,
Okay.
Because I also thought the same thing. I was
Yeah.
like, of course, there's one woman in the room, but I
Yeah.
think there were 2.
Well, it's the future.
Still, the proportion works.
Yes,
You know,
yeah, exactly.
it
I mean,
really
there were
was-
definitely way more
it was
men.
an enormous table.
And it was at an angle.
There were a lot of angles. Even the men's room was all angular.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wild.
Yeah, the bathroom shot where you see Bob, another guy trashing on Dick Jones, but then it's shot from under the stall door.
Wild.
You just see like a dude's leg who's taking a dump, but it's great because
It's
like
great.
it's obviously like it's
Who
hinting
did-
that this
yeah.
is Dick Jones in there.
Yep.
There's also just like weird LED like stock tickers or something above each urinal.
yeah.
Fantastic.
Dystopic.
I might have to rewatch this movie. I was doing a lot of Wikipedia reading.
Sure.
The Wikipedia entry was days long.
sure.
I did my best to summarize.
Real quick, I
Yeah.
bet that she would give it a 2. I just want
Yes.
that on record.
Yeah.
Yep.
Don't be
You know what?
Swayed by that though.
I'm going to give it 4 chunky visors.
Oh, what a bump!
Verhoeven.
Really?
It's not Vander Van.
Sorry, of course.
Yeah, mostly because of the satire and especially the corporate aspects of it. And I will probably be thinking about this movie for a while. But I didn't love it in a way like I would force somebody else to watch it.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Totally. Yeah.
As some of our Discord folks have. It didn't hit me that way, but there were a few moments of, I don't know, the few moments of humanity that you see popped so hard
Totally.
against that bleak background. And I thought, I'll go on record as saying this is way more fun to watch than Blade Runner.
Oh,
There you
yeah.
go.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
So-
Yeah.
You know.
You know.
You know.
Yeah, I didn't fall asleep at all.
I could watch that scene where RoboCop is throwing,
People through windows.
yeah, what's that guy's name? I can,
Oh, the Kurtwood Smith?
Yes.
The dad from that 70s show?
yeah, the dad from that 70s
Yeah.
show.
Oh, Clarence.
That
Clarence,
scene.
he just keeps throwing him through glass
Walls?
walls, like over and over
And it's
again.
so funny because it's like he's doing it, but each time he grabs him, he reads him more of his Miranda rights. And then as Kurtwood Smith is protesting, he throws him through another window.
Yeah.
It rules. That was the moment where we realized, like, oh, wow, there are a lot of windows.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, it was a good amount to be.
It was the
comically
correct
ridiculous.
amount of windows to throw
Yeah.
him through.
Yeah, it's either that or they need to do like eight
More.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
I mean, too many cooks, but
Yeah.
just windows.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Well,
4.
4.
Look at that.
I
Wow.
know. 2 times 2 is 4. So you nailed it.
You don't have to do that.
100% Utah.
No, you don't have to do that. It's fine. It's fine if I lose.
200% Utah, really.
No, it's fine if I fail sometimes.
No, it's
I
okay.
need to face consequences like we learned in this movie.
Good. That's when you fall down, you get up. Batman.
That's right.
Yeah.
Batman?
Wow.
Yeah.
He gets there's
Why
that
do we
speech.
fall, Master Bruce?
Yeah.
Oh,
So
so
we can get
So we
back
can
up
get
again.
back down again.
Some men just want to watch the world burn. Some men want to make a robot cop to create some sort of weird drug carnival full of construction workers and then build a super city.
your body is a cameraman.
Whoa. Terrifying. Trademark.
There's a cameraman who films me now.
I want to run through the halls of my high school. Child of the 2000s.
Yeah. That's a different John Mayer?
Yeah.
Sorry, I was confusing it with I'm in love with your body by
Oh.
Ed.
Sheeran.
I'm in love with the shape of you. Is that
Oh,
it?
Yeah,
that
I'm in love
song.
with
I
the
hate
shape
that song.
of you.
Can I?
Yep.
Okay, there's a movie
Please.
called Yesterday.
Yep.
Have you all seen
Yes.
it?
Yep.
No,
Oh,
but I know the premise.
The songwriting contest?
There's a songwriting
Incredible
contest.
scene.
Okay, so the concept of the movie is that the main character wakes up and he's like the only person who remembers the Beatles songs. So then he just starts putting out Beatles songs. And at one point in time, he and Ed Sheeran meet, and Ed Sheeran is like, I'm the greatest
It's
songwriter in the
incredible.
world. So let's have a songwriting contest. And of
Yeah.
course, like the Beatles song wins or
Sure,
whatever.
yeah.
But also,
But come on, Ed Sheeran, you gotta
on.
know you're
Yeah.
not the best
and
songwriter
like
in the world.
also like, and I the whole time when I was seeing that, I'm like, did he genuinely try? Like for the movie, you know what I'm saying? Because like the song he made like wasn't very good.
Did he think it was funny? Like, was he playing along?
Right.
That's what I could not tell.
Me too. I was
He's
like, is he
usually
intentionally trying to do a
for.
shitty song, or is he like actually trying to do like an okay Ed Sheeran song and it sucks?
I don't know. I
We'll never know.
did not enjoy that movie.
don't
Well,
really care
apparently
for his
there was
music.
somebody with him who wrote that song.
Wait, what?
Like,
so
yeah.
someone else wrote the song.
No, he was just like there. I don't know. I don't totally understand, but he was like, then he came out with the lyric, I'm in love with the shape of your body. And he was like, oh no, does it have to be that? And Ed Sheeran was like, yeah.
Oh, I see.
gotta be
the
it.
co-writer of that song
Co-writer
was
of that
like
song.
not cool, not super
Just
keen
not
on
really
I'm in love with
like
the shape of your
wanting
body.
that. Yeah.
Fair enough.
But you're stuck with it, man.
Give me that guy's record.
Right?
Apparently,
Yeah.
sorry, youths.
Yeah.
Yep.
Youths don't even know what we're talking about, right? Is
Do
Ed?
youth love
No,
Ed Sheeran?
I mean, more youths than us for sure.
Oh, yeah.
That's how he
Sure.
made money.
Really?
Yeah.
I just thought his audience was olds.
I mean, it's probably olds too. It's probably like the same people that were obsessed with Clay Aiken in their 50s.
Oh, but Clay Aiken. Oh, no.
What? Is he bad?
No, he's great.
Oh,
I was going to say, I love Clay
as far as we
Aiken.
know.
Is he the guy who Gwen Stefani?
No.
Is he the guy that Gwen Stefani?
No. Are you talking about Gavin from Bush?
No, the next one.
Oh, Blake Shelton,
Yeah, I guess.
the country guy.
Isn't Clay Aiken a country guy too?
He
In a
was the
different
first
way.
winner of,
American Idol.
yeah.
Did he go to space, or am I making
I
that
thought
up?
that was Kelly Clarkson.
Oh, you're right.
Space? Am I
Kelly
making that
Clarkson
up?
was first, and then it was Clay versus.
That seems right, actually.
Or was it Lance Bass? Is it both of them?
Lance
they
Bass
both get to
definitely
go?
trained to go to space.
Okay. Did Clay Aiken also go to space?
I guess I don't know Clay Aiken.
No way to know.
Yeah, look it up. You're right, though. It was Kelly Clarkson the first year. She beat Justin.
From Justin to Kelly. Should we watch from
and
Justin
Kelly?
to Kelly?
No, but Justin is the son of the former chief public safety commissioner or chief of police or something in Atlanta.
Oh.
And they have the same eyes. And
Oh.
so it was like really wild to watch American Idol after being a high school kid who like his dad would like come to
Do you think that's why
big
he
assemblies.
lost?
Does he get cop eyes?
No,
'Cause
he
all-
lost because he was up against Kelly Clarkson.
It's true. She's a
She
talent.
is a-
She's very talented.
Powerhouse, man. Her, like, I
Does she
very
have a show?
occasionally see
She got
clips
that
from
show,
her
yeah.
daytime show. I'm like, God, it's just unfair how incredibly talented she is.
She's still got pipes.
Oh,
Okay.
God, she's so good. And it's like the kind of thing where, like, you hear somebody else cover one of her songs, and you're like, damn, that's a great song. You know what I mean? Like, you get used to her singing it, and you get used to how amazing it is, and then somebody sings it a slightly different way, and you're like, that's an impossible song.
I see.
How do they do that?
I don't know.
And she broke through, and she made people like her who, like, were too cool to like her.
Nice. So the positions of these podcasts,
Yes.
for those keeping score,
Yep.
is as follows. I don't remember.
We don't murder.
Thank you. Murder is bad.
Yep.
Flaccid Dong media all the time.
Shazam exists.
Shazam is a real movie.
Yep.
A fourth one, and then Kelly Clarkson is very talented.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can stand behind most of that.
All of them.
Right.
Great. That's
I'm in
it.
love with the camera, your body.
It's been
RoboCop.
RoboCop. It's been RoboCop.
Oh my god.
It's been a while. Stained. I'm RoboCop. I'm a fan of the band Stained.
Podcast over.
My wife.
Totes Recall is hosted by Molly Chase, Beth Gibbs, Dan Jaquette, and Dan Linden. Produced by Beth Gibbs. New episodes of Totes Recall drop on the 15th of every month. For more information and bonus content, visit us at totesrecall.com. Thank you so much for listening.